From 18 teams to start the event, we're down to 7. 3 hours, we'll get it down to 6. It's the Scotties Tiebreaker here in Thunder Bay. From Fort William Gardens, it is a tie-breaking Friday featuring Manitoba and the Northwest Territories trying to qualify for the playoffs for just the second time in Scotties history. As on this Friday morning, we do say hello, Canada. Welcome back. Tie-breaking Friday. Kathy alongside. To be quite honest with you, I'm surprised at the number of teams particularly some of the teams, considering the quality that started.
Well, I think that what stands out for me is a team like Alberta. We saw them really emerging last year, thought they'd be a factor here. They are the single biggest noticeable absence.
So let's take a look at the scores from last night. We wound it up with Pool B, and the Territories had to win, and they did. British Columbia winds up round robin, beating the team from Whitehorse. Two teams that could have gotten themselves in with wins didn't. Nova Scotia, Manitoba. So when you look at the final standings, on Pool A, it was over yesterday afternoon. 3 teams through. There you see them. Pool B, Anerson was in. We knew that. Goes through undefeated. Nova Scotia, Christina Black. She beat both Galusha and Zacharias, so she gets second, leaving Galusha now to play Zacharias. When you look at the playoff bracket, coming up later today at 1 o'clock, it'll be Black against McCarville and Andrea Crawford, New Brunswick, against the winner of this one, eventually going to the Page playoff. What does it say when you go to the amusement park? Make sure you're seated, buckled in, and don't put your hands outside the car, because for these two teams, it has been a roller coaster.
And for very different reasons. You look at Carrie Galusha and her team, their numbers are not bad. That's not been the challenge. But Joanne Rizzo, we have seen some wonderful play. 90s some games, but we've also seen a 43, and that's back-to-back games. So for Carrie Galusha calling the game and the struggles with draw weight for Joanne, you just don't know what Joanne will show up this morning.
And for Manitoba?
Well, for Manitoba, it's the emotional roller coaster. Down 4 in the round robin against Carrie Galusha, fought back, but then did not come out. Last night, up 5 against Team Canada, let them back in the game. You could see the despondency when they left the ice. They got to get that boost back up in order to compete this morning.
So here we go. Click, 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 click. Tiebreaker coming up. Manitoba Territories from Thunder Bay.
Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you in part by Kruger Products, the softest and strongest supporters for over 40 years. By BKT Tires and OK Tire. By Home Hardware, Here's How. And by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada.
So fist bumps before Manitoba and the Territories meet here in this tiebreaker on a Friday morning. Time to meet the teams. It's brought to you by Home Hardware. Here's How. The Manitoba champions from the Altona Curling Club, skipped by Mackenzie Zacharias with Lauren Lenentine, her sister Emily, and Carly Burgess rounding out the team. Northwest Territories champions, they hail from Yellowknife. Make a note, of course, if you're just joining us, the Carrie Galusha does skip but throws the lead stones. It's Joanne Rizzo throwing the 4th, Sarah Colton at 3rd, Margot Fleming at 2nd. These two teams met Tuesday morning, and it was a win by the Territories, 8-6. So Rizzo got the choice of last rock or stones. She's elected to take the hammer. Manitoba has chosen the red rocks. So to get us underway, here in this first, the Manitoba lead is Lauren Lenentine.
And you saw those numbers for Lauren coming really up this week, really turned her game around, struggled a little bit earlier to find the feel, but you can see in those numbers she has found it. She is an excellent lead. And just
make sure I get to you.
Couldn't find it earlier in the week.
Okay, let's go, Carrie. You got it. Over the heart.
And Carrie having a very strong week. She told us earlier that she wasn't sure about buying into the lead position. She did it initially because of a medical injury, and now she's feeling better, but that's, you know, they've got established in these positions, and that's where they're staying.
Yeah, she had a nerve and a disc problem that shot down her left leg, and no, I think so. I mean, I think she truly believes that it takes the pressure off the other team members. She calls it, you throw it. By the same token, sometimes, you know, the skip likes to be able to in control of their shot. So it's not for everybody, but it certainly is working for this team this week.
Go ahead. Let it curl if you can, but mine's okay. We're top 4. Okay, let it curl. Try to go to the other side. Top 4. Right here. Curl it. Yeah, curl it. Yeah. Curl it.
We were trying to think earlier, another team that doesn't have a skip throwing. The only one that immediately came to mind was the Swiss men's team and Peter Cruz.
Sure, where Benoit throws last stone, and he plays second, actually.
That's right.
9 again. Same weight.
Same weight. Gotta go. You gotta get hard, Sarah. You gotta go. Gotta get hard, Sarah. You're moving it. You got a good chunk. You're moving it, Sarah. You're moving it. Roll it. Right
When we talked about the emotional roller coaster, I think that's showing you the style of play in this first end. Manitoba just wanting to feel confident after coming off a game last night that when they left the ice did not look confident at all. And in the case of Carrie Galusha and her team, had a wonderful game against Alberta, but they have control. They have that last rock. They don't need to force it. So just going to play it simple for the first end and then go.
Well, they promised to be aggressive against Team Canada and Carrie Anderson last night, and after a blank in first, they had control of the stone. They scored 5, and you thought, my gosh.
Yeah.
And then they traded singles. Then in the fourth, Canada got a 4, so now the lead's all but gone. And then a couple of 2s late by Carrie Anderson. And it was a 10-7 win after leading 5-0 after 2.
9-5. Yep, hard Joe. Yep, 9-5.
And Galusha looked very, very solid against Alberta team that just didn't have it this week. Let's take a look at the keys to the game, and we will start with Manitoba.
Well, for Manitoba, it is channeling your inner zen. They forgot to breathe last night. They got so tense, so tight. Even when they scored that 5, they were nervous, and that felt through the order. And the all for one, there is a lot of chatter on this team, and I feel that often the loser in that is Mackenzie, because you don't see her playing a shot that she feels confident in. She's almost talked into shots often, and that's tough.
And sometimes what's planted is the biggest mistake you could make. All right, keys now for the Territories.
Well, draw weight for Joanne. We've talked about that in a couple of games that we've done. She's either felt it or not, and when she's not, it doesn't seem that she gets it, and no risky business. And that is about throwing so many rocks in play. Carrie Galusha is very aggressive in calling it, but if Joanne is not feeling it, now you've really set up a trouble because it's a tough shot.
Keys to the game are brought to you by Purex Bathroom Tissue, an obvious choice for Western Canadians for over 95 years.
Clean. Weight's 9. Just 10. Yep. Clean it. Easy. Just 10. Clean. Just 10. Yeah, a little bit. Yep. Redo it. Clean. 10-7. Nice job, Carrie. 10-6. Held better than this side, actually. Yeah.
This type of end, in my opinion, suits Manitoba more. You're coming off a loss. All of a sudden, you get to settle in, keep it simple. Everybody's making shots. The disadvantage, if you will, is you've got a team in Galusha who came off a game where they were really pumped up. I think that if Galusha doesn't push next end, they're going to lose that emotional advantage from last night.
Hair down. Clean it. Clean it. Clean. Yep.
And also it's the even end, right? So
Yep.
you want to get something going in 2, and that's what we saw from Manitoba last night when they scored their 5. They're not afraid to play. I know that concern during the week was sometimes they don't bail early enough, Manitoba.
Correct.
They still make, listen, this is a very talented World Junior, Canadian World Junior Championship team yet at times. They know themselves they'll make a mistake. It'll be a strategical mistake. As they are learning, the tolerance at a women's level is different than juniors. You're not going to get away with something here at this level that you may or might in junior play.
To me, the single biggest thing in the strategy decisions that have cost Manitoba, it's usually related to a guard. Not throwing a guard when you've been in great shape and letting a team off a hook, or not peeling a guard when you can get yourself out of trouble early enough.
So interesting. Will it repeat? They won when they had the hammer against Manitoba. That, as I mentioned, was Tuesday morning. Same time, 9 a.m., and it was an 8-6 win for the Territories.
All right, let's go. All right, right on the nose. Good. Another roll to center.
Okay. Good. 10?
Yeah.
Okay.
The other thing that we've noticed, and again, it's an observation, is that when Manitoba and this young team does have something go wrong, when it doesn't work out, like last night, you're up that much, you think we should be able. Sometimes the shoulders droop. They just show that emotion, where others will certainly be just as disappointed, but they don't wear it on their sleeve. This team does that.
Well, and I think that comes from two things. Most of their career, they're all winners. They've all won a lot, and they've all been to national championships a lot. And so you get used to winning, and I think that's part of it. And the other is you haven't had the knocks that most of these women's teams have had, playing years on the circuit, being up and then losing. You start to understand that that is a part of this game. You're going to lose your fair share that you should win, and you're going to win your fair share that you should lose.
Here, Joe, and tuck that elbow. Yeah, get that elbow in. Got it. Okay, you got it. 1 o'clock, Joe. Let's do it. Nine, 5, 10. Yep, good.
Can't hurt it.
9, 5, 10.
Yep.
Yep.
Whoa. Yep.
9, 5. 9, 5, 10.
Yeah, that 73 is the average, of course, but
Nice, Joe.
937.
she's been better than that. She was in that game against Team
Joe.
Canada.
Really good, Joe.
Absolutely brilliant game by Joanne Rizzo, but then
I'll stay down here.
that roller coaster went downhill, and she was at the bottom. I think, what, 40-something at one point? Yeah.
43.
We got lots of
43,
room, so just changing. Or she has
It's
to go
been
check one.
hit and miss.
This is a touch less?
Yeah.
Okay. Just get right out to it. Just make it go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
No, that's not an asterisk that you want beside your name. But it's tough when you score big points early because the pressure becomes very heavy on your shoulders. You always feel like the team is getting back in.
And the other team to do it was Manitoba, was from Brandon,
Lois.
Lois Fowler back in.
Sorry, Lois.
Yeah. Good morning. And how are you today? She lost to Marie-France LaRouche,
Hair down.
2004.
She used to like you.
Yes, she did. Actually. I hope she still does. She still does. And through it goes. And here we go. On to the second. We blanked the first. It's the tie-breaking game here at this year's Scotties in Thunder Bay. Well, we hoped, and we're getting some play now. As first stone goes in from Zacharias, up goes a longer corner from the Territories as we play the second lead stone on this Friday morning, tie-break Friday. Manitoba against the Territories, both with records of 5-3. The winner will move on to the seeding games this afternoon to fill out the Page playoff. This is Lauren Lenentine throwing the lead stones. So just failing to cap it, leaves up the corner. He's the stone open.
So a little more than I just gave you away, not much more?
Not much, just like a...
Well, she left the right side open. If it under curls and this much of the stone is available on the corner guard side, you would expect to see Carey play a quiet wait and roll behind. This way it forces play that will be in the open.
Hard line, hard line. Line, you gotta go, Margo. Hold it. Stay on it, Sarah. You gotta get it. Roll it in, Sarah. Roll it in.
Get over. Okay. I touched
Well,
this.
both have been
Mackenzie.
spun in, but
don't know
it
if it
Fear's
was-
second shot does belong to
We were taken outside.
Manitoba top edge.
Yeah. Oh, I know. I saw. I didn't know how much you wanted to tap it.
I threw outside in. I think we can. Yeah, I like it. Just 10.
We'll be watching very different communication styles this morning. With Joanne and Carey, you've got someone in the house who's calling a game for someone else who's throwing last stone, and sometimes that creates some communication. We just heard Joanne saying to Carey, didn't know how hard you wanted to tap it. And the other communication extreme is the Manitoba team, who arguably have too much sometimes.
I thought it would curl a little. Me too, actually. I thought, I guess it curls so hard to the center.
Just easy control.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, you got it, Margo. This will come up at the end.
Yeah.
It's an adjustment, I would think. I mean, I think of Joanne Rizzo, she's, earlier in the career used to skip her own team in Ontario, and then all those years with Sherry Madaw.
Right.
Okay, you got it, Margo.
So it's a buy-in, certainly.
10-5.
Whoa. Yep. Yes.
Wait, good. Board.
Yep.
Good
Whoa.
board.
Yep. Yes.
Good board.
Yes. Okay. Hard. Whoa. Whoa.
Good
Sarah.
board.
Sarah. Hard, Sarah. Go, Joe. Go. Go, 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 go.
Hey, good.
What was that time?
11-7.
Okay.
Looked like it was going to go. You guys held it.
Okay. Yeah, right there.
Okay.
I like it.
It's a
Like
good shot. If you're
11 and a
right
half, 12?
behind,
11 and a half. It should curl a bit here.
Okay.
if you're right behind, Team Manitoba just runs it straight back and can be buried. This way you're forcing Emily to chase you and can only see a piece. You know that if she's going to make contact with this stone, she will be rolling to the open.
Yeah, hard, Cardi, up. Yeah, gotta go. Evera. Keep it there, hard. Hard. Whoa. Lauren, hard. Whoa. Right here.
Hard roll.
Good. Nice so, Em.
Good.
So pressure on territories as Manitoba sits 3.
What's the time at?
11-8.
Okay. I go short side. Okay.
Drawing behind
Draw behind.
T-line.
T-line.
Okay, you got it, Margo.
And this is one of the keys when we talked about the Riz's key business. Carrie's gambling big in this end. She does have last rock, but that stone that is biting the top of the 12 is a very dangerous stone. No matter how perfect this stone is made, it's going to be a short run for Manitoba on their own to remove it. And if they're able to nut it, they would also leave it buried.
Okay, so
This'll go.
you're going around. I see that. We see that. So why wouldn't you make a play on that red rock? Chip it left as we look and leave your stone up there.
Well, I think she's trying to get a little bit more under because Mackenzie's going to keep chasing. I think she hopes that Manitoba might tick that front stone and get rid of it.
No, it's same.
Okay. I like it. Right at it.
It's close.
Carly Burgess, Lenentine beside the rock.
Really hard.
Sister Emily.
Keep going. Yeah.
And there's that little rub, and by it goes.
Well, just a bit of a wobble for Carly coming out, and I think trying to get her balance, just let it go soft. So you'll watch on release, she's got great mechanics, but comes out, and there's that little wobble in getting her foot underneath her. So you try to get yourself back online, and just got it a little bit out of her hand soft, and that's why it just grazed the front.
We saw that last night too. She had trouble landing.
It's almost, she has a very solid mechanics. I feel that right now she's got a 3-part delivery. It comes out, then she's moving forward, and then she's extending instead of one fluid motion, and that can cause some different results.
Keep it moving.
Sarah Colton.
Gotta go.
Get it there. Go, 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 go.
It's also something that people
As far as
say
you can.
from past experience, Kathy, if you're trying to fix a delivery, if you have so many parts to it, you have to take it back. Where is it?
Good
When,
sweep, guys.
rather than just one motion. So the chance to come down on top.
Yep.
Clear fresh. Yeah. Same throw. Just
Oh, there you go. I mean, it is. And we know this throughout the week being here that the morning draws are different. The ice is just a little colder. Building's a little colder.
Wait's good. Little bit. Keep it out of bit. Whoa. Wait's hair big. 11. 11. Whoa. M.
go. Get it across the line.
Hard.
Harder.
You gotta go. You gotta go.
Harder.
Go. Okay, that's fine. 11-2.
I like that throw.
Yeah, I did too.
Okay.
She's really sensitive there. I think.
Yeah.
Her second or her first one seemed to get in a lot sooner than ours.
You like that?
I think so. Do you like that, Joe?
Second one down, but a little wider path.
Yeah, I think you need a hair.
T-line.
I agree.
Okay.
Hey, you know it, Sarah. Right to the brown.
So the draws for the button this morning were done a little bit differently because they weren't in fact drawing for the button. They knew coming into this game who was going to have it. And so I'm not sure, because I didn't watch the entire pregame practice, about how many Joanne threw, but with the way that Carrie Galusha is calling this in, Joanne may have to make a draw against a bundle.
Line's getting better.
So you have to hope that she threw a lot of draws and feels very comfortable.
Bury it, Margot.
Whoa,
Hard.
whoa, I don't want it. Over there. Yeah, it's going to be in front of the red. Yeah. Okay.
And doesn't quite get to the corner.
15.
Pretty good.
But I would think, and I didn't see it either, to be honest with you, but I would think there's very few teams today that are throwing takeout weights. They're all mostly in practice throwing draws, aren't they, to the four?
Sure they are, and it's not really a question as much, Vic, about whether she threw draws. It was a question of whether she felt she's comfortable with draw weight and has it.
Right.
I look at Mac.
Yeah, theirs didn't move crazy.
Yeah.
Took a long time to get over. Yeah. Which we knew. Anything off the center won't come for a bit.
It's good to leave it there. Makes her kind of have to spot.
It is a good spot because from what she can see in the hack, any play on that stone, it goes back onto the red stones that are behind there. So trying to sit on top.
Top four. Wait's good.
Skip stones here in 2.
Yeah.
Mackenzie Zacharias from Altona,
Thought it was there in my hand.
about 100 kilometers southwest of Winnipeg. And curl up, tap it back, and just a little bit of room.
I just thought it would curl a little hard at the end.
Yeah, me too.
Great weight by Mackenzie.
Good sweep. Oh, sorry. It's okay.
Nice sweep, Matt.
If we tick it, that's all. It'd be nice to get it off the forefoot.
True. Okay, let's throw hack.
That's if I have enough air at it.
What do you think, right here?
Just have a look.
It will go a little, but it's really got to get off
well,
the center.
back line to hack is what I'm going to throw.
Okay.
So even backline to hack, you need to have good draw weight because that is your base point from going. And this is an example of the roller coaster that we talked about in the beginning of the show. The high, well, that was against Team Canada. It was in a loss, but she played a wonderful game and then lost another one at her low. But look at those numbers. Those were back-to-back games. And so it's the unpredictability, the discomfort, if you will, with draw weight this week for Joanne that's been a little bit of a question mark.
Back line.
So she can see all of this stone, trying to get just to the inside.
And you can see that her hits are better. Draws have been a struggle. Big scrub here. Big scrub is Colton. Fleming try to get it by that top rock first.
Oh my God, that rock.
And now they've opened it up.
And you were making fun of me.
And it finally settled back edge of the 8.
Sorry, I thought I had more
I moved
weight.
that one again. I touched it again.
Just underthrown a little bit. I think she threw it well.
Sorry. Quiet, but like, it's like back line to hack. It was in the range.
Do you remember earlier in the week, she was asking both Sarah Colton and Margot Fleming to remind her to get out to the stick a little bit because she felt herself that she may be just inside. So just as a reminder before that, remember, get out. Okay.
We were on that front to roll.
That's a safer call.
Okay.
We call those technical cues. It's just a reminder in the hack. Now, not everybody likes them.
Yeah, I like 9.
Trying to pick
9
this
in
stone
there.
out.
Curl a bit.
Not everybody likes them. Carly always gives them to Mackenzie. You'll hear her.
9? Yep. Hey. Are you just making it go?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a little bit of a tighter hole from down there.
Sounds good. I like it. Just make it go.
Yeah, so good, Mac. Like you
Yeah,
can.
right out to it.
Take your time here.
Rock first.
Stay close.
There you go. That's the rock first. Is always that little cue.
And the rock first is that sometimes you come out with your foot and your rock at the same time. So it's just that reminder about moving forward first.
Make it go away. Here's the plan. And they do. Pick it right off the top. But. But. Short angle raise. Sit there for possible 3.
I don't know.
You know what? I don't even know if they saw that when they went to play the pick.
I don't think they did. And if you're going to play the pick, you have to take ice and just throw hard at it.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, good throw.
Dang it. Can't ice myself.
I think she did have the broom in the right spot, and she does have the capacity to throw big weight if you're playing the pick, but I don't think they saw what would happen if you graze on your own.
Yeah.
Tuck in that elbow. 1 o'clock here. Take your time. 1 o'clock.
Okay,
You got
I
it.
know the weight.
Yeah.
I'll
You know
go
the
in.
weight. You got it.
What an opportunity. Territories.
Whoa. Wait, just hack. Yep. Yeah, just hack.
That's reasonably well. Top teams will be 50% or better in converting, getting 2 or more with last rock. Margot Fleming. Angle raise, touch it, move it back. You got to sit down, and it's well done. Very nice. 3 it is.
Really good.
Territory.
11-88. Yeah.
Score early and big here in Thunder Bay.
Got my finger.
Just the same.
I'm a little tighter.
Ready to go.
Kerry Galusha throwing the lead stones and skipping this team from Yellowknife on this tie-breaking Friday morning at the Scotties in Thunder Bay. Both teams, along with Nova Scotia, finishing their round-robin pool play. Pool B last night, all 3 at 5 and 3. However, Nova Scotia, Christina Black, Dartmouth, she had beaten both these teams in round-robin, so she got the ticket, and she's through to the Page qualifying game.
We're there. Line's good.
1 spot to fill in that round coming up at 1 p.m. Eastern time today. Make a note of the time change. We're an hour earlier today.
Just above. Line's great. We're T-line.
3-0. And so Manitoba, first time in the game, will have last rock. They have the Hammer playing the Redstones.
Yep. Whoa.
Good. Good. 14-6.
Didn't even need to touch it.
Just here.
Yeah. It's really good, eh?
Split
Huh?
our hair on those.
Really good speed.
Speed is great here.
3, not in.
Yeah. You got it, Margot. 11 o'clock.
Good line's pretty good.
Wait for it. Wait.
Nice and tight.
2.
There it goes. Running a bit. Let it
2,
work.
3.
Trying to cap off.
Here.
3.
particularly the stone that is notched up at the higher one.
Whoa.
Oh, just got off that guard.
Big swoop.
Okay, Margot, 15-6.
Sorry, our fault.
Did you get a time?
And did not want it in because by being in,
15-6.
a hit and roll underneath, yes, it will leave other yellow stones in play, but the key is for the Manitoba team is to start to build up more behind that corner guard.
10-5. 10. Yeah. Sweet's good. Yeah. Hard. Yeah, right to it. 10. Yeah. Hard. Whoa. Watch it. Yep. Hard, girl. Hard. Go. Hard. That's good.
Gets rid of one, still does leave Territories sitting the one top of the 8-foot, just off center line.
Yeah, this will run. You got it.
Yeah, my throw-through ran straight.
15th Scotties for Carrie Galusha, pardon me.
That's a lot. And with that lot comes experience with this ice, the stones, and also the round robin and the highs and lows and the need to just stay in it for an entire week.
Got it, sure does. Very nice throw by Margot Fleming. Just her second appearance last year in the bubble.
Yeah. But that was
They went
9-5, right?
4
That's
and
good.
4 in their group play a year ago. Then we saw them at the pre-trials in Liverpool. Struggled there. They went 1 and 5.
Well, Carrie talked to us about that. She had gone home and had to come all the way back because she was seeking treatment and was just so tired from all the travel back and forth. In hindsight, she said she would never have done that. She would have stayed in Ontario and just gone straight to Liverpool from there. But these are things you learn.
Here isn't bad either.
But I
Have some
done more than
options.
you, Joe.
It's here.
Yeah. Control. Okay. Just trust it.
Control.
Just a 10. My range is easy, right? Yeah.
Mentioned trying to qualify is the Territories for the playoffs for the first time since 1983, when it was the Territories and Yukon together. They weren't separate that time. Shelley Bildfeld out of Whitehorse, actually. Lost the semifinal, and then that was the year Penny LaRock won the Scotties in '83 from Nova Scotia.
A little bit bigger. It's fine.
Read out of car.
And so not about making all that granite go away. The key is to remove one, but really for Carly to roll behind the corner.
And got a little caught, and they're going to lose it. So they get rid of one, lose their shooter. I know you want to use your corner, but that little pile of 3 was slightly staggered. Did you ever ignore it and just go around them or not?
You could, but there was an opportunity for sure to remove one and roll behind so that you're doing 2 things with one. I think Carly just threw maybe a little bit more weight than asked, and then they got on it really early, so it didn't get the finish. Well, she's going to get another opportunity.
It's okay, Sarah.
Okay, sir.
Surprise.
She slid really tight.
Okay, Lauren said nice. 14-6.
Yeah, I was gonna say 15.
Yeah. I don't mind a 14-6. This is kind of a new pop. Okay.
And with Sarah sticking on that corner guard, actually rolled it closer. And so for Carly, she can be perfectly buried, full 8, can easily get shot stone.
Okay.
Come on.
T-line's really good.
Backy.
This entire team was in Calgary. They were a wild card team in the Calgary bubble.
What's the time? 13.
They went 3 and 5 in pool play, and this year reversed it. They're 5 and 3, and here in the tiebreak and going deep.
Okay, Car.
So that's 2
Yeah, you're good.
2 overthrows with their stones.
That might be on.
Leave herself
And,
lots of space.
surprised.
Is that in?
That's close.
Okay, it's wide open. Just so you know.
But then they're going to just do the same thing. I was wondering if we choke it off or play into this pile again.
Yeah.
We can play tap-tap, and then maybe like if we do...
Yeah, it looks like it would just be
here.
in.
The shooter goes here.
John Wall, the chief
I don't wanna
ice
touch
technician,
those,
says the rings are perfect.
Just get rid
They're
of it. She
hand
comes
painted
around again,
here.
Makes a better one.
Yeah,
I know.
We might
I don't
have
mind
to
what Joe's
freeze.
Curling
saying.
Canada still does the
Joe could
goes
probably
old
play
school,
wider on the
paints
corner.
them.
But
I don't really want to touch those.
Well, why don't we play the outturn and aim for here, and then we can always chip off just a hair.
Did we ever go here?
Well, then she freezes,
we
right?
just have to be high.
I don't really want to play
I'd
to
rather
her
put it
side.
here probably, like open so we can use it if they come behind. What are you thinking, Carrie?
I don't
Can't
know.
leave it triple.
Well, we can just guard it. She's not
I
gonna
don't
get
mind
two.
the guard. I mean, either way, she'll come here, right? We can chase it. It's a
Yeah.
high guard.
If we have,
Yeah.
especially if it's a bit tighter.
Yeah.
And then we follow them back
I don't
down.
mind a tight one.
Okay,
here.
let's make it.
She'll have to probably go wide.
This is where I wonder sometimes. It's your stones. It's your territory stones. They're overlapped a little bit. Why wouldn't you lead and go
We
in?
have options and
Well, you can go around again. The problem is they are staggered stones, and you're up 3. So
15 or a little more?
I don't mind the idea of guarding.
Yeah.
They may go around
That
it.
should be good.
And now you're
Yeah,
chasing.
I think
And
it's a good
you
15
are.
for T, yeah.
For sure, but you're also in a position that you may steal. It's going to be tough. If Joanne throws a guard, there is no in-turn draw to the forefoot unless you go way, way, way out in the wings, which is possible, but then it can be followed. If you leave those stones there and make a play at the back one, which is one of the things that they talked about, it's a nose double, and both of them go. So you either protect or you move them around.
And the reason you say that in-turn draw is not possible is because of that stone right there below the sponge towels. It just gets in the way. Oh dear, just that little bit of a rub straightens it out. They were.
Sorry, what was it? Yeah, good call. 26.
Okay.
Get it past this one. Hard. Keep going.
So they did elect to go around, or was that a missed draw for a missed guard?
I think that they were playing the guard.
Just a little bit
Okay.
high.
Wow.
So this is the attempted triple, and all of a sudden that little red stone at the back that we do think is in could become a factor.
Like right where the broom is?
No, a little bit, like a little bit less high.
Okay.
Like a little bit closer to nose.
Okay, they're good. Right into it, Mac.
This will not move from where she lets it go.
Yep. Whoa.
Zacharias, her first. Late licks, touches them all. Watch that catcher now. Watch that catcher, and they'll slide it through.
Very nice.
And sitting one for sure, maybe even two with that biter at the back.
Super close. Mac thinks it's in, but it's.
Well
the
done by
black is in,
Mackenzie.
it's in.
Struggles after last end, throws it well. She can throw up weight. And where Joanne Rizzo wound up staying, it did cue up the triple.
Yeah, nice shot. It started to come up at a lot at the end.
It did.
It goes again to the struggles that we showed for Joanne Rizzo. I mean, if she's playing a guard out in front and she ends up rubbing off stones in the house, her draw weight's still not there. Up weight, she's been okay.
Weight's good. Quiet as anything.
So Joanne trying to make the hit and roll.
Weight's down.
Make sure that she outcounts that one at the back. We've heard some debate whether it is in or not.
Okay, now roll it over, and it's the underneath. What a lovely shot. Great shot by Joanne Rizzo.
Really good.
Good, Joe. Good throw. Really good. Thanks.
Sorry about my first one.
It's okay. Really fast.
Yeah, but I thought if we could just keep
Draw.
doing it, then it
I mean, it's there still.
I don't know how much this is curling.
Yeah, we haven't played it yet.
I think one, like giving up a steal is
It's bad.
Yes.
I like it.
This is a really good call. You're forcing it to try to chase that stone. It is buried. And it is a longer guard, but you have to move that stone all the way horizontally across the house.
Yeah, and this is a lot easier of a shot.
And it's so important to score.
Yeah, I don't have very much. Okay. Yeah, this has got to be touching the 8 foot. Put it on the table. Kind of 14-7 still? Hers was a 15.
Yeah, you can throw a 15 here.
Okay.
It's good speed.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you can, Mac. Let's go.
That's not good. 14% in conversion. But 3 of those 3 were a couple of 4-enders and 1 5. But 14% is not good.
We're gonna over curl a little. We're close. This tee line. Really curling. 14-8. Good. 1.
Shot, Mac.
1 red.
So electing to play it safe, as it were, not try for the deuce. Draws for 1, 3-1. Territories when we come back.
Said, are you ready for the good times? Said, are you ready for it? Said, are you ready for the good times? Said, are you ready for the good times? Said, are you ready for it?
And we are ready for it. If and when we get this game done, the tie-breaking game, the winner will fill that slot down there against Andrea Crawford, New Brunswick, and we'll have our final 6 already qualifying for the Page playoff. Fleury and 2-time defending champions Carrie Anderson. Back with you at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Make a note, we are 1 hour earlier this afternoon in a building that still is empty. Fort William Gardens here in Thunder Bay. However, this afternoon expecting some people, some 350 volunteers for this year's Scotties, who would have normally worked under normal conditions, have been invited, as well as 50 or so top junior curlers from the area. So upwards of 400 people passing the protocol, of course, to get into the building, and then there'll be designated areas for them to sit. So hoping to see some people in the stands when we join you again. Make a note, please. 1 p.m. Eastern Time. So we go to the 4th. Manitoba electing to go for their single. They get it. And so here we go to the 4th. The Territories with Last Rock playing the Yellowstones and leading 3-1.
Well, a really good decision by Manitoba on that shot selection. Make sure you get your 1. It is a long game.
Joe. A couple licks.
Okay. Sorry, Margot. Good throw.
Good weight.
I think so. I didn't get it.
Okay.
Talking about the winner of this game goes on to play Andrea Crawford. I'm sure Andrea's watching this morning. I don't know that she particularly cares who she plays, but she'll be watching style of play and which team does what better and what they call to better anticipate.
Okay. Yeah, we'd have 3 at the top if we did this, or 2.
She's not.
Do we can guard one more though. She's got to rip it in.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
I have no idea what she's.
Halfway.
This is a little less than I had. Okay, she moved it out.
Okay.
Manitoba feeling that they can guard right now, looking at forcing Carrie Galusha, knowing that Carrie is going to rattle things around, and in the process of rattling things around may lose her shot stone and leave Manitoba in a better place.
Really curling.
Halfway.
It's got to sit. Really got to sit. It's got to sit. It's got to sit.
It's pretty high.
No.
Yeah.
It's got to sit.
It's just a 1.
Okay.
It's going to be a perfect line.
Yeah, wow, that is really high.
Good.
Okay. Yeah.
It's in the way.
3.
For the yellow, eh? Sure. And I mean, you might get something in off the yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just make sure we roll off.
Yeah. Yeah.
Get one for sure. You may get both.
Right to the broom here.
Yeah. Just a single's fine.
Yeah, exactly. Yep, just trust it.
To the broom.
It's good. Close. Clean, clean.
Margot Fleming.
Whoa, yep,
Yep.
Whoa, whoa.
Rizzo.
Yep.
Got one. Oh, now that'll maybe rattle some things around. Certainly
Good,
opens it
Margot.
up and then does spill the
Very nice.
raised stone into the top edge.
Great outcome. You open up the front for yourself.
Because then we still have the angle there.
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
And moving that yellow one in, it's in a spot far enough over it can be raised. And that's why Mackenzie says no thank you.
Weight's good. Whoa.
10.
Third stones.
Whoa. Stay with it.
Weight's close.
Yeah.
Carly Burgess.
10-5. Yeah, no.
Off to a slow start is Carly.
Hard. Whoa.
Yep.
Good.
Nice.
10-3. This way, car.
Just off nose of the red.
A hair on.
Yeah, too thin is bad. Well,
It's just
not
off
bad,
nose,
but-
hey?
What?
Just off nose on this side?
Yeah.
Yep.
Which way are we playing it?
In turn.
To cross it in there?
No, Joe's side.
Oh.
Okay.
So just off nose to the right of the brush head. Sarah Colton
No, never.
in a fourth Scotties. And didn't come up.
Okay.
No, it didn't, but that's not bad.
Nice one.
Good maneuver, Joe. That or
Halfway.
like freeze. Yeah, those are the two, I think. Yeah, freeze isn't awful.
Freeze isn't bad.
It's just like don't have a lot of
It's
tolerance.
that or dead freeze it. That's what I was thinking. If
I think
we
one more. She's gonna do.
if we guard, is she ripping or coming in? She's gonna try to rip it. Yeah. Right now she's got to like like we can go really tight. Yep, I like it.
Make the run.
Even top 12 isn't so yeah, tight.
You can go tight or you can also go right on top of it. If you go right on top of the stone, it's pretty hard for Carrie Galusha to remove either of the red stones without losing her own.
Good. Want to go a little?
And at some point you can make that tap or hit, whatever weight you prefer, to get rid of the Galusha stone.
Good spot.
I think if you throw a longer guard, Carrie will run it, which is a good shot because then you're forcing your opponent to waste stones. And at the end, Mac would play that hit, and then Carrie's forced to make the double, or Joanne is, in this case, throwing last rock.
16-3. I just wanted to hold out the line.
Yeah.
It curls back so hard.
Yeah.
I figured we couldn't even kill it.
No, I just.
I
like the
think make
straight
them
peel.
move it, but
Pardon?
Just
we can
straight
make
peel.
them move it.
Sorry, I can't hear you.
Like let them make the move
Okay.
on it.
Yeah, straight peel then.
Can I throw the in again, or you rather the out?
Sure. Whatever works.
Mine.
Just
Whatever you
a
want.
I'll throw
intern
it.
favorite turn is what you're thinking. That's why Sarah wants to throw it.
I think because Sarah just threw in this path and she feels comfortable that she knows what it's going to do.
On the previous shot of Sarah's, when she was trying to hit to the right of that brush head, played the in turn, and it didn't get across.
Okay, you're
I
good.
think she set it a
Okay.
little bit.
Good, Sarah. Good.
Just seems to you'd want to play the out turn at it and come from that side of things, but
The two's not going anywhere unless she hits it that way.
Right there.
you have a favorite turn, I'm sure.
Well, and it doesn't, if you're playing the peel, it doesn't really matter. If you're trying to run things back, often there's a more natural turn, but for a straight peel,
Tight.
Yeah.
Do you think she'll peel again?
Yeah.
Personal
well, she's
preference.
gonna try to run it in, I think. On
Okay.
this one.
I like it then. Yep.
Do you agree with what they said about letting Manitoba make the move on the stones?
well, the problem is what they're thinking is that Manitoba may just tap it back. I think that for Mackenzie, at some point she's going to play the hit on the nose and lie two and force you to draw to the 4-foot for your single. Depends where this is. If it's farther out front, you might see Carrie call a draw.
We to it?
Okay, no,
No
not
line,
right there.
no line.
We're top 8.
We
Yeah.
can go to it.
Yeah.
Yep.
We can go to it. We're there.
Whoa. We're to it. It's abs. Okay. No.
Girl, a little bit more. Come on.
Yeah. Roll it off. I don't know what to do. All right.
And that now is angle frozen. You've got a little bit of separation.
Nose hit.
What was that one?
49.
Okay.
Tough one, Mac.
Seen it.
It's fine. Even my side. I think no, it's my side. Yeah, my side.
Oh, I'm looking at it backwards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You threw the in here.
Oh, yeah.
Nose
just
hit, they
runs
both
right
go.
where you let it go.
Right where you throw it?
Yeah.
Here.
You got it, Joe. Yeah, just trust it, Joe.
Okay, it's a nose hit.
Yeah. Sounds good. Just trust it, Joe. Tuck in that elbow. Yeah.
Ah,
11 o'clock.
so going back to what we referred to earlier, just some of those reminders
You got
that
it.
Joanne Rizzo was asking from Colton and Fleming, and one of those is tuck in that elbow. Sounds like a golfer.
It's just those reminders of how you throw it clean.
And she comes, she has a wonderful golfing family. And there they go. Just hit 2.
Great shot.
It's funny, that's one of the things that
You're just pulling it back
Mackenzie
and then I'm just gonna
Zacharias said to us,
That was
and Carly as well. They know at this level that
Joe.
missed
Oh
shot
my God, you slid so
by
tight.
Mackenzie, they're going to get punished
get it
for,
back
and they have to turn around
Yeah.
when given that
It's
opportunity
it's
themselves.
perfect.
They have to
okay.
make the most of
Sorry, a
it.
little bit low side.
No, that's one of Bill Shearhart's famous expressions is it's not a miss until the other team makes the next shot.
Here, so.
I know, mine 2 ends ago. That
Okay.
And for Mackenzie, it was a miss by coming in, and Joanne did do the make, and that is why it is 2 right now. Just off nose, both of these go away and can lead to a blank.
And it was nice to see Bill here, the legendary curling coach, is handling and working with team from Yukon, and will only get 1.
I still need more ice on that intern.
She's
I
puzzled.
can't put the broom in the right place.
Throw.
Yeah.
Just thinking, yeah. I think so.
Well, you hear the frustration with Mac. She's feeling like she's throwing the rock really well, but hers are curling a little bit more, and then she takes a little bit more and it hangs out.
Okay, Joe, just trust
you
it.
know this.
So looking for 8-foot.
Over the heart. 11 o'clock. You got it. You know the speed.
That's to your point of the up and down week for Joanne Rizzo. 15th out of 18 throwing that 4th stone.
Pretty good.
Okay, there it goes. There it goes.
Pull little.
Yeah,
We're good. Yeah, pull little.
Atta girl. 15. Yeah, 2 yellow.
Nice, Joe.
2 yellow.
Really good job.
And that is number 1 for the moment. So last rock, a 3 and a 2 for the Territories.
Just top 4. No. T. No.
Good start for the Territories here in this tie-breaking game on a Friday morning in Thunder Bay. As our coverage of the Scotties, the Canadian Women's Curling Championship, continues. Whittling our way down to the final 6. And one of these 2 teams, pardon me, will join the group.
We're just going to say that with the 5-rock rule, there's still lots of time left for this Manitoba team. They know what it's like. They were up 5 last night, and they know that the pressure, if you will, is on Northwest Territories to try to run stones. And you can't run stones with 5-rock rules. So the goal here for Manitoba is to get your 2, maybe 3, and you're right back in for the second half.
And I don't disagree with you. But I go back to what we talked about off the top, this roller coaster ride.
If you can,
It's the emotional ride, as you said, about Manitoba. We know that it's a younger team that may not shake off the downs quite as easily. So coming off last night, I'm sure that scoreboard, just as they look at it, may play to their minds and in their minds.
Really hit the top one.
Yeah.
Lots of options.
Well, you can hear that Mackenzie's pretty deflated. I feel that she's throwing the rock pretty well. The broom may be in the wrong spot. And just getting the half shots, not getting the complete stones. But that goes through the order. And some of that is weight related.
No.
Back four.
No, it's not a curl.
Just do it.
Curl.
No, we're bumping.
Are
We're
you
bumping.
sure?
T-line, T-line.
Sarah, go.
T-line.
Sarah, go. Sarah, go to hit this top one. Go,
You
go, go,
kind
go,
of
go.
want to make contact with either and unlock them.
Okay.
That didn't move like I thought it would.
Like just tapping it.
Or I was just thinking, like, do we sit in that pocket?
Yeah, or
This is
that.
the
I
same
mean,
situation we
yeah,
had the other
like right
day.
here.
So sit
Yeah.
first.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
I like it.
Sliding good.
Top 8.
Yeah, I like a.
When you're down 4, you have to get away from the just hit and roll theory because we've seen them roll out a number of times. If Emily is to play the hit and roll and doesn't roll under and sticks right there, well, that's an easy out for Carrie Galusha. If she hits and rolls
Top four.
to the outside, it can be removed. You throw it in the middle. Now Carrie Galusha's got to think about, how do I get rid of this stone?
Line's fine.
Line's good. To it. Gotta be there.
Line's really good.
We're there. We're to it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Get it in the pocket.
Nice,
Good,
Em.
Em. Nice throw, Em. Really good.
14-8.
Okay, sorry.
Nope.
You want to nose that?
Nope.
Okay, let's
Feel
make this.
this.
No, I don't think you do
got it, Marco.
either, Carrie. You get rid of the corner guards. Mackenzie's going to have to make a play at some point because they're not behind the tee line. All 3 of those stones belong
Good peel.
to Northwest Territories. And the corner guards are still where you're going to give up multiple points.
Really hard, Sarah. Okay, good. Joe, you want to come back here?
Throw another one right on
that's what I was
top.
gonna- like
Make
here,
her
hey?
waste another one.
Yeah. Yeah. Because she's going to try to hit that next, probably, or
Right.
rip this.
I think that's okay.
Yeah, I think, I
Yeah.
like this.
Like rips the middle. That's not going anywhere.
So good.
Might.
Speed's the same.
So you can go around the guard or you can
14-7.
place another one in that mix.
But eventually, Manitoba's have to going to make a play on them, no?
They will.
So how do you then, if you're the Territories, deal with this mix?
Well, right now you're going to chase. If this one is open, you can chase this.
Hard go.
Right here, right here, right here.
Hard
Yep. Hard.
Hard, guys.
Right over.
Go,
Keep
go.
going. Keep going. Right up. Yep.
And what,
Yep.
half a stone, maybe even a little more in behind.
She's got a third to a half. And if you hit the guard, you hit the guard.
Yeah, that's right.
Roll it in.
One or the other, right?
Minimum
Yep.
pace.
It finishes up, hey?
Yeah, it's pretty straight though. Like,
It's straight
Yeah.
with forward, straighter than with berm.
Okay, so my range is quiet. Quite easy board. Right to the brim though. You got it.
Hair down. Close. Hair down. Close, yep.
Yep.
Hair down. Hard. Hard.
Whoa.
Yeah, whoa, Margo.
And they're rolling it underneath.
Really good, Sarah.
And they'll get a
Atta
fourth
girl.
one in there. Remembering now, Last Rock does belong to Manitoba.
11.95.
Okay.
You talk about the emotional roller coaster of Manitoba. In the last 12 ends that they've played, they've been outscored 15-3. That starts to wear.
Pretty good.
Yeah. We have to move something.
Just get it rid
Yeah.
of one at least.
You gotta get, because it's gonna take a bit to get rid
Okay,
of
I like it.
Okay.
Okay.
10-5.
Okay.
I agree. You have to hit something now. leave your stone right there.
Little bit. Hair big. 10. Hair big. Whoa. Whoa. Almost 9-5. Whoa. 10. Whoa. 10. Clear off. Wait.
Yep, get across the line.
Hard.
Carly Burgess.
Gotta go.
And we'll spill one.
Hey. It's pretty good.
Not bad. 10-1.
Okay.
Good throw.
And it doesn't look like it's locked either, so it's sitting out in the open.
Still the corner, which is
You don't need to make contact with both reds. You can just hit the red stone that's been thrown by Carly.
Yeah.
And you might rattle those yellows a little bit.
What wave are you seeing?
Just here.
Yeah, I like that.
Sorry, what wave?
I threw that here before. It's 10.
Does separation, giving a little air, unlocking them, does it favor one team or the other?
Well, it depends where they go. Mostly you want to catch the stone that's on the center line, just thrown by Carly. That's an open shot. You're going to naturally roll to the outside of where the broom is. The right is, we look down the sheet.
No! Margot! Gotta cross center. Cross the center. Whoa!
And across the center they go, and they'll get that stone. And now roll it over on top.
Terrible.
Do we have to hit it thinner?
9 seconds.
I think that's okay.
Knows it.
Sorry?
Oh,
I think that's
yeah,
okay.
we're going now.
Yeah, we did just.
We just lost
I
it.
thought that we hit it in the right spot.
Thinner if we,
missed that.
thinner if we wanted to wiggle it.
Oh, I thought that was the call.
No,
And they did want to wiggle things around. So you remove one, they wanted to catch it so that those two yellows moved a little bit.
Kind of make a wall.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know.
We might roll a little bit onto this 5. Or like back line. Or back 12.
Can score, right?
No need
think
for
we
a
gotta push
hit
it to
now.
back
You want to
forward.
move
Saturday
these
just
stones.
Play a big hit and roll. Try
And this is the area that you're happy with.
Or
Anything
the
back
big roll,
here
like this.
gives you an opportunity for a freeze. I
would
think
get
if you
stuff
throw
moving.
big weight,
I think so, because we
I
need
think
to
you're
open it up.
always worried about losing your shooter.
9.5?
Okay.
Or do you like 9?
I don't mind 10.
I like 9.5. Okay.
Moving stones is key. Losing stones is not necessarily the case.
Last one was a 10.5. 10-1.
It's good.
Yeah. Yes.
Carly Burgess and her last of the third stones.
Yeah, you gotta go hard. Hard up.
Here in 5, makes some move
It's not bad.
Okay.
and gets rid of one. Still is territory, sitting 2 without last rock.
And the problem with the hit is that you've unlocked the back one, so the nose on the yellow now eliminates red. You're allowing your opponent to get rid of your stones.
No, it's
If you
nice to
tap
have
it
to make sure
back,
this is open in case
they're
she
still going to
freezes.
play that.
And we're still okay to give 2, but not anymore.
So what do you want to do, Joe?
Just hit this. I think with the 9-5, shooter goes.
Okay.
This one can stay.
Okay, let's make it.
Well, we talk about the up and down week it's been for Joanne Rizzo, but it was Joanne Rizzo that helped set up that deuce in 4.
Well, we always look at opportunities and what happens. Mackenzie was not trying to be in the house, but she slid in and set up the opportunity to get rid of both of the stones. Joanne has that upweight ability, makes no mistake, and gets rid of both.
Good, Joe. Great shot.
Key
We're just pulling it back
shot
a
is
bit
brought
and
to you
sitting
by
there.
BKT Tires,
That
growing
was-
together.
And she is a very good hitter.
Check your elbow. You got it. Elbow tap.
1 o'clock.
Yeah, she's a perfect hitter, as it turns out.
9-5-10.
Easy.
9-5-10.
Whoa. Yep.
Yes. Yep. 9-5-10.
Right up. Okay. Whoa.
And there you go.
Good.
How much of a problem is that red stone you just see there
Good.
on that intern side? Is that a path problem?
I thought we would roll. Yeah, I thought we'd roll
rocks
for you.
For
A draw if you have to?
Mackenzie?
Yeah.
Well, she can tap it back if she
we
wants
just need more
to,
then.
but she can draw if she can
Yeah,
get in
that's
the
other
corner.
option.
No, I'm saying that if ultimately you want a shot, if she needs to
Fine.
draw,
She's good.
she's good. There's enough room, is there? Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
It's our best chance at 2.
Yeah.
14-7.
Get around there. It's probably
All
gonna
right, we'll
swing
find
back
out
pretty
now
good.
here.
Yeah,
there?
I don't even mind a little more.
Okay.
Because we do have to get by the 3.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good.
I like it. You got it.
So that 3 stone, I'm assuming, is the one red
Hey,
stone
hold on.
center line,
Yeah.
just off center line, top 12?
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she talked about running the red. So
Yeah.
I mean, she might drag too. So give it a go.
Yeah.
Still like
Okay.
14.7.
Yeah. It's good speed.
Make a good one here.
Even, yeah, 15's okay.
May have the opportunity for 2.
I think you can. They're good.
Lots of finish on this ice.
Go little. Yeah, hold line.
And 3 players.
T-line.
Mackenzie,
Whoa,
Carly
whoa,
Burgess,
whoa. Top
Emily
four,
Zacharias, all in the
top
60s.
four, T.
To start.
Line only. Line's green. We're just top 4. Add a curl. M's rock. Gotta get it moving, Em. Hard.
Great line.
Very nice.
Yeah, go, 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 go. All right, Em.
Great weight.
Yeah,
Good
super.
job. Good one, Matt. Team one.
Yeah, there's times when you say somebody needs one, and that's she
Shot
needed
three.
one.
Yeah, good throw.
Her draw weight much better than her up weight so far.
I don't think it drags enough.
Okay.
No, no, no. Definitely not.
Do you want to make this?
It's that or we
That or the
freeze
draw.
to it.
Yeah. What are you feeling?
I like this.
Which one? Sorry.
She wants to play. I just hate to give up 3 right now if it over curls.
Like if we
or-
do it that.
But we just saw it.
I don't know how we
it
give up
runs.
3 though.
Okay.
Like how do you miss it to give up 3?
And if it over curls, that's the only way, right?
But that's really hard.
With the
shouldn't do that here,
out-turn
yeah.
peel, I...
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, let's try.
Only if you
trust your
like
throw,
it.
Joe.
This is fine too, Joe. Like
I
you
like
have your
it.
draw weight.
I like it. I just threw it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Are you okay with peel? You like peel?
I don't think she's
No.
so fully bought in. And for my money,
Okay.
this is the shot. Even if you're here,
Just
you've
off
closed the
high
scoring
side.
down to Mackenzie. But Carrie likes playing the run back.
Can I get a little more ice for me?
Yeah.
You can see the risk. If you happen to stay on the outside, you can run it onto the yellow.
Peel. Peel, sorry. Okay.
The reason
So-
I like the draw is, I guess maybe we go back to the
here.
comfort of draw weight, Vic, because if she goes around, even if she's not shot, you're cornered behind that red stone. The draw for 2 is so hard for Mackenzie, if it's even there.
It blocks the path, correct?
You bet.
And her draw weight today so far 67%. Likes to go with the run back. Is it coming up for her? Yes, and she'll make them go.
Good.
But when you're confident, I guess,
Yeah.
what the heck? She's 100% on her hits.
Right.
That's okay. We had it 2 ways, which is good.
Well done.
Nice, Joe.
Sorry. Good outcome.
I mean, listen,
My broom.
she
was
is the
caught me.
elder
Wasn't in the
statesperson
right
of
spot.
the field,
Your delivery.
Oh yeah,
battling
I was gonna fall. My broom was like
Gen
this.
Z, right? And the youngest here, so
Fabric part.
Oh, I don't even know.
Gen D has the advantage there. Or E, maybe even F. I don't know how far back we go to generationally, but this is a draw against
Easy line.
3.
Top 4.
I think it's 4, Vic. That biter at the top, it rolled in.
T.
I go a little.
I'm going to bet.
We're there. We're there. It's sliding. Sliding. Sliding more.
I
14.9.
won't bet if
Yeah,
I'm
we're
going to
there.
lose.
Okay.
I'll take your money.
There you go. It is 4.
Good.
And there's great weight, back
That
to
is-
back.
Yeah, terrific. 2 shots. Wonderful by Mackenzie Zacharias. Pick up another single. We'll go to the break. 5-2 Territories. The round robin is over at the Scotties, and what a round of wonderful shots we've seen.
I just don't know if Manitoba makes this if they're sitting 4 or 3.
Zacharias, here we go. Burgess, Sister Emily, here we go. Coming through, got it, run it back, touch it, oh, and away it goes. What a beauty. And it looks like they're sitting 3. But down by 2, final shot coming up.
Well, they took a timeout to look at this. She wants to go through the port, make contact with the shot stone, but the stone that she needs to tap is actually higher. So it's not only it's higher and.
Oh, got it over to kick it to the left and for 3.
What a great shot.
Fabulous.
And you can vote for your favorite AGI Top Shot every day at Curling Canada on Instagram. Top Shots is brought to you by AGI, storage and handling equipment for agriculture. So the Territories making the most of that last rock, scoring 3 in the second and a deuce in 4, and they lead it on the board 5-2.
Well, you look at the numbers after 5, and it has been a combination of maybe some challenging moments for Manitoba, picking out her own in the second, and a wonderful double by Joanne Rizzo. When you look into the numbers, the skips, well, there's an imbalance so far, and both Carly and Emily in the 60s. The lowest for Northwest Territories is 78%.
And there was Joanne Rizzo on that roller coaster on the upside of things so far.
The Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you in part by Scotties Facial Tissue. Unleash the Scotties. By Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada. By Home Hardware, here's how. And by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada.
Nothing's moving on Lake Superior right now. As we pan across, and there it is.
It's beautiful.
The sleeping giant. You can see it. I mean, it's really true. You have a look. There's left side. That's the head, the chest, and then all the way down. That's Sleeping Giant Provincial Park. Wonderful, they say. Some of the most dramatic cliffs in the province are there. As we welcome you back to Thunder Bay.
Yes, line only. Top 4.
So here in the 6th, 5-2. Territories leading. And once again, they will have the last rock. They have the hammer playing the Yellowstones.
Good carry. Nice one.
And as mentioned, making the most of the last rock, converting both.
I need to give you that much less.
Okay, yeah. 14-7, 14-8, same as even thrown him.
We showed you those numbers. Carrie Galusha right up amongst the top of all leads and just continually puts pressure against other teams. Very rarely do you see her slide deep in the house to give the other team an opening. A little bit deep on her first one, coming right onto the lid. And an opportunity for Emily here to corner freeze. But it is a very precise draw that has to be made after Carrie throws, more often than not.
Hard, go. Okay. Yeah, 14.
Where do we hit that ever?
What do you guys like? Peel?
My first
Or
thought was
this?
peel, but I don't mind that.
Yeah, we could even peel that out.
I like the peel. This is open for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which guard is our...
Yep.
If we hit that, it's
Yeah,
open
let's
for
peel.
them.
Which guards are dangerous? Because I can
I
get
think
the
just
back
the one.
Yeah.
I think it is just
Do
the
you like the
top.
back one or this one?
No,
this
this
is
one.
good. Yeah, this is good. Okay, let's make it.
When they talked about making a play against the one in the back of the house, there's not a lot of merit in that right now. If there were no guards and you just wanted to get rid of the stone, that's fine. You'd never want to stick around on it. You just want it to go away. Because anything in the house is something that Team Manitoba can try to corner freeze.
Speed's good here. Just a 1. Look at him.
Second stones.
Fine.
Emily Zacharias.
Halfway tight.
No.
Tight.
No.
Same
Are
as
you
mine.
in?
Same as mine.
I'll probably go. No, it's got, yeah. Hard. Yep, hard. Yep, hard. Yep. Oh. Okay. That's not terrible. It's okay. 15-7.
Well, Mac trying to make the audible was looking for a long guard, seeing it come. She wanted to get the motion, but she didn't want to set up the double peel.
Yeah.
Looks really good.
Looks good.
Or this is good too.
Yeah. My
probably
first thought
safer.
was this one, but okay. Okay. Let's make it Margot.
I like playing this turn. You play the other way, you can wind up running the higher one into the house. You straight peel this. Emily's isn't a center guard. It's a little bit off to the wing, so Mackenzie will put it back. You might get the angle set up to remove both.
Keep it out there.
Okay, we're good.
We're good.
Whoa. You're good. You're good.
Good, Margot.
Nice. Pretty high. Just a 2. Okay, two's just good. Halfway. Okay. Two's good.
This entire team shares a house together in Winnipeg. They made the decision to live together. They also are very similar in terms of education, science students, kinesiology students. Carly graduated from Dalhousie last year, working with Movement Manitoba. So they're all very into the fitness. They're into what happens with what you put in your body in terms of performance. Great future in this team.
Have they asked us about our opinions when it comes to the things that we should eat in our fitness? And
I don't know that there's any hope with that, actually.
No.
Well, Carly lived with us for a few years in playing in Manitoba, and of course dating my son, and just very healthy lifestyle in terms of what she eats, in terms of what she cooks.
And then you've got the medical student here in Sarah Colton, who studying at the Northern Ontario School of Medicine.
So probably providing some healthy choices and suggestions for her team.
I guess let them make the plan.
I knew they were not going to guard it again, but
They almost did.
Sorry.
She rips it this way, but then I have something to
We have a
freeze to.
pocket.
Okay.
And even if we come up to nose, like,
Yeah.
we can
If
push
she
this
doesn't,
one back.
if suddenly she doesn't even tap it that far.
Or we
it's
tap
not
and
bad.
roll
If we're-
under our
If we're
red.
frozen,
Yeah.
I think there's a bit of tolerance with it. Like, we have options.
Yeah. Okay.
Back 4?
Yeah. Back 4, car.
Okay, where are we hitting it?
Like right here. Okay. Just push it back here.
Trying to create a pocket right now for Mackenzie to force. She has to corner freeze perfectly in between those two stones, and there may be a pick out. So if you tap the stones back, create a little bit of a pocket.
Back 8.
They could wait one more stone to do this, but feeling they want to move things now.
Yeah. Hard. T. Yeah. Just right to it. Hard. Hard. Right up.
Squeaky's there.
Right up.
Squeaky Lenentine. That's the brush head, I guess, or just where it hinges. There you go.
We have some options.
Hard. Hard. Right up. Right up. Still got it. Up. Good. It's good. Okay, good. Do we ever corner freeze the red? Red, or is that risky?
Timeout.
Timeout being called by the Territories.
I'm supposed to be a little bit more precise with it too.
It's going to take them 2 reps to get these yellows out if they play taps.
Yeah.
If they just
Shona
try
Barber
big, they'll get it in one. but
is the
they're
coach.
not gonna
14
start
appearances
right
for
now this is
Shona.
open that she can play it, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So they're like there.
That's so precise.
Yeah.
Why
well,
not just
you
get
can
rid
be
of
a bit
it?
up, like anyway.
And then they're going to tap again.
Yeah.
They're not going to play the double to lay 3.
I think
Yeah,
our only
that's
call
what I
is to
would do
peel
right
that
now.
red 3. But
Okay. Sure. Then let's make it.
this is getting.
I mean,
I don't see the point
you
of
have
that.
room, but yeah. Okay.
No, I think we should, if you're going to do something with that, hit it, I think.
Okay.
Would you play it to try to keep the shooter, or you're just getting rid of it?
It just busts so hard here.
No,
It's pretty tricky.
we can't play it
Yeah.
cute.
Okay.
I don't want Joe to be looking at a
Yeah.
like
Yep.
3 reds.
Okay. Okay. We know what peel does.
Okay. Peel or normal? Sarah?
Sarah.
Peel or normal?
Peel again.
Okay.
Good run on the line, eh?
Yeah.
So they're making it go away. One of the things, and the reason they call the timeout is, do you corner freeze on that red stone to protect your 2? The challenge with that is it's so precise. You're essentially throwing a guard with hammer, which is always a huge risk. And even if you do that, you corner freeze on that stone, you're still leaving that come around corner freeze for Mackenzie. So you've not really done anything, and you've probably created a better chance for your opponent. What they've elected to do is just to pick out the stone that's there. They know that Mackenzie may tap stones back, but they have to be made perfectly.
Sarah Colton with the retirement of Shona Barber. She came in and they reshuffled the team, and so Rizzo throws fourth now. Colton is at third, and Galusha the lead stones.
I had to stop thought mid-slide.
Yeah, I think that's all we could do. I didn't see anything else.
You got it.
I believe Mackenzie is playing to the nose and not trying the double.
Okay.
Get to the nose, you lose the back one, and you sit right there.
Is this them trying to hold them to a single?
No, I think that if they get right to the nose, they may have an opportunity to lie 3 or 4, depending on what Carrie does.
Okay.
Straight up.
Key is right on the nose, not to roll off.
10,
Upweight shots, struggling. Just 55%. And we'll get rid of one and then roll that shooter underneath.
I could wait. Okay. Good sweep. Good. I like that. Yeah, I still need to give myself more ice, though.
Guys, do you like this?
Yeah.
I like it.
I think if we knows it, she will play this, and then you'll be drawing against 3.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
Or we corner freeze, right?
But yeah, if you're here, I don't know what she does.
Yeah. Oh, I thought somebody said no. They were looking at it, but okay, yeah. I like this.
Top 4.
Okay, speed's nice here, Joe.
Right in the pocket.
Yeah.
You go right in the pocket for Mackenzie. If she makes a play on it, that stone goes. If she makes a play on it, this drives onto there.
Same as you've been throwing.
So they're trying to take away both. You can hit the one at the back, but then a little bit of a hit and roll underneath
You got it, Joe.
by Mackenzie. And now Joanne is having to draw to the lid for the single.
Line tight. Go early.
Top 12,
Line's really tight. There. Gotta be T.
Okay,
the line's okay. Whoa.
I think we're
Big
there.
left.
Top 4, T.
We're all there.
Sarah.
We're
Let it
bumping.
curl.
We're bumping. Back 8.
Hard. Get it over there.
Draws are just 67%. It's the hay guts that have been perfect, but wow.
Okay, just top 4. Sorry, Joe.
Now just moved it a little bit.
14-5.
What does that mean now?
Well, she's got that little bit of a pocket to draw into.
Good. Good throw.
And with that little bit of movement back, I think if she sits right on top, she can be shot as well.
We gave her an open out, but...
Yeah, there you go.
Because I bumped it?
Yeah, we bumped it. It was a 14-5.
Lucia sees it.
14-7.
There, you can see right on top. If Mackenzie's locked right in between those 2 yellows,
Yeah, okay.
she reduces it. If she's right on the corner of it, she's shot.
85% on her draws so far as we play here in 6.
Love to steal, but even if she can get in that mix and force to a single, pretty tough to get 2. That's not all bad for Manitoba.
Well, considering the Territories has converted on both previous hammers, a 3 and a 2. Burgess. And there you go, down 2 at shot stone.
Just rubbed a little bit. Just rubbed a little bit. Dang it. Okay. Good sweep, guys.
This goes right into the rad. Yeah. Yeah.
What kind of weight are you using for a peel?
And should be throwing some pretty big weight here.
What kind of weight are you throwing?
Right on the nose.
Yeah, I like it. Yep.
Nose should pop it out.
Yeah, those are hair high, right?
We had a similar situation to this last night in the featured game with Carrie Anderson, and
Joe, does this look good to you?
the Manitoba team was concerned that the rock wouldn't go. These stones are so lively.
Yeah, just trust your throw here, Joe.
Yeah.
Checking that elbow. Take your time. 1 o'clock.
Whoa. Whoa. Clean only.
Final stone. Is it a chance for a couple? Will they convert again? They've been perfect on that so far. Coming up. Bang. Oh no. And it'll spill away.
Wow.
And it'll result in a steal of 1. Look around the edge of the 8 just to make sure, but Manitoba gets their single.
Yeah, it's all right, Joe.
Yep. Hard. 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 Yes.
We need one tie-breaking game at this year's Scotties here in Thunder Bay. And on the ice, Manitoba and the Territories. Mackenzie Zacharias from Altona, Manitoba. And Carrie Galusha out of Yellowknife. Missed opportunity. It was there, just got it outside. As Kathy says, gave it a little bit of a pitch. Did Joanne Rizzo. So a steal of 1. And the Territories will have that last rock again here in 7 playing the Yellowstone.
And a really good shot by Mackenzie. If she doesn't make it perfect, Joanne doesn't have to chase it. And that was very close to a steal of 2.
Nice.
Nice,
Thank
Carrie.
you.
9-3.
You owe me. I'm just kidding. Good, Carrie.
Okay, so here this is that age-old curling question here in the 7th. You've got the last rock. You try as hard as you can for the blank, or you take what it's given you. And right now, it's given the Territories shot rock top 4 and covered.
Well, for sure, you like to score 2 or more, and I know that if we were in the 9th, then that conversation becomes bigger. But for Galusha and the team, they're only at a 2-point advantage, and we saw last stand how quickly things can change. Their goal is scoring multiple here in 7 for sure, even though it's not even ends, and even though you love to score in even ends. When you get chances to score 2, you score 2.
Really good. You got it, Margot. Just like last time. You got it.
Yeah.
Whoa, don't touch it, Joe.
Yes.
Yep, Joe.
Whoa. Yep.
Hard. Hard.
One thing Manitoba does consistently very, very well is set up the guards. Always lots of separation between the two. Always, not always, obviously, but more often than not, in line with each other so that the double peels are really tough.
Line's good. 1.
Okay, line's good. Go. Yeah, keep going. Line's really good. Yeah, hard. Keep going.
Trying to put it back on the stone from
Go, guys. Right over. Come on.
Emily Zacharias.
Go. You gotta get it over. Go.
Ladies.
Great brushing.
Just enough.
Great brushing.
Yeah, same thing. You got it.
It's a lot of work just to drag it across.
Yeah, hard. Keep going. Hard. Yep. Keep going, guys. Right over. Come on. Go. Go. You gotta get it over. Go.
And they just do. And as quickly as it's up, it's taken away.
But another great example of how that separation between those two guards don't provide opportunities for your opponent to get rid of 2.
Line only.
No.
Top 4. Little bump.
No.
Straight if you can.
Oh. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh.
Good.
Good car. 15.
Carly Burgess.
Yeah.
Okay. You got it, Sarah. Over the heart.
Gets really calculated this time of the game, doesn't it?
It is. You know, for Carrie Galusha, just wants that front opened up for Joanne on her final stone. And for Mackenzie, it's the chess game of trying to get stones close enough.
Okay.
Try to lure your opponent to make a mistake.
Yeah, we're one more. I just gotta move it on mine. I think we freeze to it.
Oh, yeah, I guess we won't play long.
I like the freeze.
We freeze, she blasts, this one goes. Hopefully we're still at 2 in the house.
Okay.
Yeah?
Well, it's just if her angle's not good, I think she can get rid of them all.
I know. Well, we guard, she rips.
Then we come around.
Then I have to move it on my first, I think.
Yeah. Or we come around at all.
Or do you ever come like here? We leave that for mine.
Yeah, like if we're half around, it doesn't drag, I don't think. Like, I think there's enough at an angle.
Okay. I don't mind all the way around. I think we I don't know if we can be. Okay, like yeah, like
as long as you can't get yeah.
As long as they can't run it back at you.
If suddenly you're light, that's okay.
Okay.
And the reason you saw Carly looking up, the Jumbotron in the building shows both ends so that the players can see where things are at. And there's enough separation between those two stones. I don't think that the drag would work.
Top 4. Wanna go? Back 4.
So a couple options. One, they freeze the top. Carly's concerned because the separation, if it's not perfect, they can all be removed. So trying to bury around it, so any run back would jam on their own.
Got to get it by their own first.
Roll it off.
And roll it off they do.
Not terrible. Pretty good.
And little saddles.
Well, it's not terrible because she's wound up freezing that top stone.
That busts over there.
Nose is pretty good. Nose is pretty good, yeah.
Yeah. Just control.
Yeah.
Make sure we stick this somewhere.
I've seen this.
Nose or roll out a bit. It's good.
Yeah.
Nose is not bad because you can use it, but a roll out to the wings is not bad either. You create some space for yourself if you need to move things.
They also do have another stone on the wings.
Tara, 9-5.
T-line at around 3 o'clock, 12 foot.
Yep.
No.
That belongs to Manitoba.
Margot.
Go, little Margot. Go, little. Go.
A little concern and bang, right on the nose. There they are. So 1,
Good call.
2, and 4
Good. Yeah.
belong to the territories.
Here.
She plays nose.
Yeah.
Do you like just edge?
Yeah.
How concerned do you have to be if you're Manitoba now with 2 to play?
It's hard double.
Not
She rolls
yet.
out like it's just an open hip for 2. Yeah. I think
10.5.
Okay.
Right there.
Is it gonna come up here?
It should a little bit, I think.
Okay.
You like that? I think that's close.
I like it then. You got it.
10.5. Just tuck a little piece so that way.
Yeah, I like it, Mac.
Yeah.
Tuck a little piece so that in the event that your opponent's going for it, if it ever over curls, she winds up running the stone that Carly moved over that is frozen onto the other yellow stone. If you stay right in the open, it's an easy removal. You don't want to be right behind because that's easy to remove. So trying to show her a little bit. Try to have them think a little bit, have Joanne make a very precise shot.
Wait, guys.
Skip stones here in 7. Mackenzie Zacharias, go look out. She wanted to put a little bit underneath, and they are.
That's pretty good.
And moved it over and changed the direction of the stagger.
She did. I thought they'd lost it.
That works, yeah. Moves their yellow to like a worse angle.
The key part of that was not the roll, it was the graze on the yellow. Watch as it comes in because those stones are flat.
Yeah. Where'd you get? 10-9.
That little movement of the yellow takes the automatic away.
make it, Joe.
Yeah. Feel?
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good. It's a good path there.
The run's pretty straight here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah. Okay, tuck in the elbow. You got it, Joe. Just trust it.
11 o'clock.
It's good. Yep. Hard. Hold it over side of center. Hold it over there. Hold it over there.
Trying to hold it now. You heard her say 11 o'clock. So on that side there at 11 o'clock and touch them all.
Well done.
And away they go.
I thought that might drag.
I know you do.
I
said, this is going to drag.
I didn't think it would go
no,
that
it's
far.
not.
It's better throw than her last in the
I
sixth.
thought it might touch it, but I wasn't sure. Oh, good.
And you know, again, we say, and you brought it up, the liveliness of those stones, the action there, in a curling club, not likely to happen.
No.
You got it.
And that's not disrespectful to
No.
curling clubs, and even the ones that have really good ice, it's the stones. That what makes the difference.
It's good. 9-5. 10. Whoa, clean. 10. Whoa. 9-5. Whoa. Clean. Emma. Yeah, go.
So down to one stone, trying to hit and stick to force Joanne Rizzo to have to make the blank.
9-8.
But we'll give her the free throw, and we'll go to 8 and try again.
Yeah, and in 8, of course, that's the all-important 8th with Last Rock, belonging to the territories.
Want to see the
Up
other
by
way?
a couple.
Straighter?
Well, it goes back to what you asked in the beginning of this end, Vic, about the plan. Do they want to blank the 7? And at that point, there were lots of rocks in play. And if you have a chance to score 2, you'll take it. But Carrie Galusha is perfectly happy with a blank here, having hammer in 8, another end wasted, and still a 2-point lead.
Easy, 10. The slowest throw through. Good job. Good job.
So going to school and a second time in the game. Able just to throw it through. 5-3. Winner moves on here at the Scotties. Well, they right now they're alone. Krista McCarville and the team from the Fort William Curling Club, which is attached to this historic Fort William Gardens. But today, this afternoon, we're expecting upwards of 400 people here. Volunteers and top curlers, junior curlers in the area. And that is the game we'll be following when we come back at 1 p.m. Make a note, please, that we are 1 hour earlier today. Christina Black, Nova Scotia against Krista McCarville. Both 5 and 3. Now we've crossed over, of course. McCarville from the Pool A, Black from Pool B.
And with the crossover, it's the second in one pool plays the third in another. And that is why those two go head to head.
Yeah, so New Brunswick will be in the other game. Andrea Crawford awaiting the winner of this one.
Back 4.
Just not sure, obviously. But as we go to the 8th, we do know Territories has the advantage at the moment, up by 2, and also with Last Rock playing Yellowstones.
We've talked about placement of Carrie Galusha's stones. This end has given a little bit of an opening with that stone just behind the tee line.
Okay.
Okay.
Not bad. 13-9.
Yeah, 14.
I noticed a number of times today the players are picking up things and sweeping things away. I'm not sure what kind of debris is on the ice today, but we've seen that a number of times. Nothing has caught anything. There's a lot of cleaning going on out there.
Okay, let's make it. It's good. Yep.
Yes.
Yep. Hard, Joe.
Okay.
Okay.
Didn't get there.
Okay.
Sorry, I shouldn't have said that in your delivery.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like 4 feet less.
Yeah.
So good. I'm right out to it.
A really good opportunity here for Manitoba, and particularly for Emily. She's just thrown this exact same spot and turn. Trying to sit right back on top of her own. Maybe get a little bit more curl.
T-line. Okay, easy line, easy. Whoa, 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 whoa. Still thought it was there. It's got to move a lot. Not yet, not yet. It's got to move a lot. Line's okay. Got to curl. T-line. Carly's a rock. Carly's a rock. It's really got to move. No, it's really got to curl. Hard curl. Yeah. Hard, you got to go. Got to carve, carve. Hard. Go, 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 go.
And in they come again.
That's good.
One stone, huh? That one rock going deep.
Still slides so good.
With big.
Did you say that was?
14.5.
Okay. Like a nose isn't
It's tough
bad.
to get this.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Board.
can't really.
Okay.
Board, make sure we kill this one.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right on the nose.
Board.
Board.
As you say, Victor, it is that placement, the all-important placement of the lead stone. If you're 8 foot, you've put yourself in great shape. As soon as you touch that T-line or behind, it creates an advantage for your opponent. This is about trying to get rid of one of those stones.
And to our point earlier about what Mackenzie Zacharias has said, this is that opportunity. When that team at this level gives you that opportunity, you have to make the most of it. And that opportunity is that stone going deep.
Okay.
So if anything, hold them to one is the goal here for Manitoba.
Oh, force is terrific for Manitoba. But at this point, they're still looking at ways to steal. Carly trying to corner freeze in those yellow stones.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, a little bit. Line good. Hard line. Back four.
Emily Zacharias closest to the stone. Lenentine out in front, staying with it.
Hard. Never off. Just the top one. Freeze the top one.
We're bouncing on top.
And they'll
That's good. Good card.
bounce away.
14.6.
And they do with that little bounce, just push that stone, top of the button, out into the open, showing just a little bit on that in-turn side.
Yeah?
Or we just like lob one in there.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm wondering.
Like I could throw back four,
right
back
now, come have a quick look.
I can see it though.
Yeah, it's not the same.
It isn't.
This is to your point. Come on down.
Like they can't do anything with this unless they get rid of this.
Yeah.
Right now, like they're almost forced to play to the in-turn
Yeah,
side right now.
I think she would.
But what does that do?
Nothing. It goes in here. Do you want to play the guard? Or sitting two?
Maybe, but is that there?
Yeah, they have that.
Yeah, that's risky.
I think if we're not hitting, I'd rather kind of.
I don't really want to move this.
Yeah.
Like,
We just
that's
lob one
helping us
in
right now.
or something.
Well, why don't we just come off of this?
Well,
Like
I
back
don't.
four.
I just said I don't want to move these unless you're just
No,
straight
we're
draw.
just
I was
drawing.
thinking, yeah,
Just drawing.
like a T-line weight.
I'd rather come on the
Sure,
in-turn.
let's do that. Okay. Yeah, let's make it.
Like here.
Yeah, exactly.
Does that do anything?
I think so.
Either way, curls. So
I don't know.
they'll both go to the same spot.
What do you think? You don't love it.
Trust your gut, Kay.
I don't know.
What do you love? I'll throw whatever.
Okay.
Do you love it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I love it. Let's play.
Okay.
Who are you convincing? I think
Still
that
nice
the
and quick here.
uncertainty is with the stones on the left-hand
four?
side. If you play a hit on the red one,
Yeah, top four.
you get rid of the back red one,
My range is.
but all of a sudden now you've unlocked the back. Right now that red stone thrown by Carly isn't
I think it's
as much of a use because it's locked. She can try to tick it sideways, but that yellow stone is then going to go onto the red and move it. So they want to force Mackenzie to make a play out there and not actually make it for them.
No, we can't be late.
The only thing that they were talking about seeing is the slash on the outside, so trying to get on top.
Okay.
Weight's good. There it goes.
Yep.
Make sure.
Yep.
Make sure.
It's got to be here.
It's
Line's
Get it
really
there.
good.
Hard.
Hard. Line's
Line's
really
great.
good.
Go,
Drag
hard.
it. Whoa, it's got to throw
Fleming.
a little.
Yep. Hard.
Rizzo.
Hard. Right in there. Right in there. Go, go, go.
And into the pocket.
Good sweep, guys.
I think. I don't know.
It's pretty good. It blocks that left side.
What else
we do.
And so Mackenzie, she's talking about tapping it back. She is second shot, it appears. She can also just corner freeze on that stone. How does Galusha get 2?
Good sweet. I think like 14-6 around there.
I'm gonna say 14 now,
T.
Yeah.
T.
Early.
Yeah. T. Yeah.
Hard. Right to it. Hard. Go, Lauren. Go. Hard. Hard, Lauren.
Lennon time.
Back forward.
Sister Emily. Oh no.
Great weight, Car. 14-3. Great sweet.
And her draw weight has let her down today, just 57%.
I think she had perfect weight, just caught that curl and just ticked the guard if she gets by.
Do you like the same weight or less?
Her weight's really good.
Well, do we need to come to it?
Yeah, I can come to it if you want.
Even if you corner the one she just threw.
Okay.
Yeah, I kind of like that.
Have a little more ice.
Same weight.
You got it.
You see Carrie is ignoring that other side. If it stays the way it is, she can play the tap on the red, yellow, red and count a bundle. So trying to take away the shot that Mackenzie just threw.
More line. More weight.
A little more weight.
Sarah Colton.
Can't. We don't want to.
It's not even close
it's
to
really
anything
running.
right now.
Want to go by?
No.
We're back. Okay, go then. Right to this red. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
And at this point, just wanting to make sure they're not giving an in off.
Okay.
Okay, 14-8. Sorry.
That's okay, Sarah.
Wasn't even that much more.
So at the moment, Shot Rock does belong to the territories.
Straightened it out.
Just off center, top of the
Because it looked like she
the
slid
button.
really fast on her
Second
first one, too.
belongs to Manitoba. Just back edge
This is just a little bit more.
at around 8 o'clock.
Let's make it. Take your time here. Right up to it.
We're back 8, back 12. Hair more.
Close to 14 feet.
Okay, stay close. Wait,
back
back 12. Whoa. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mackenzie Zacharias again. And is it this line here that get caught on? Get it by, they do. And not past that, and now they'll spin and roll to the edge.
It just busts off that line.
Very sweet.
That path, huh?
When it goes hard, even with that quieter weight. At this point, she's got it, and then it just goes sideways. We saw that on Carly's, and we saw that on Max. That's just what the spot does. Carrie calling her second time out.
We're 1-2 now.
Yeah, if you nose this, you get rid of these
This,
two.
you get rid
What
of
does
both.
she have?
Which one are you want to know?
I'm just saying if you nose like this, you get rid of
that,
both
that's pretty
these.
good.
We don't really need to do that right now, though.
Yeah, okay.
This rock, this rock is helping us.
Okay. Yeah.
If she does this, like it's pretty tough.
How does
Do we
she
do this then?
get here?
If you make that, that's pretty
does
nice.
that.
Really?
Well, she can.
That's
I
hard.
was
That's all he has.
So
Here,
hard.
Girls, I was
We're leaving
wondering
her.
if you hit the 1 and try to get the 5 to bounce
Bounce in.
in a little bit.
I don't. That's really skinny.
That's really skinny. I
but
think
this dives in here.
It does dive in there.
What if we throw one here? I don't think she has anything off that. You think she has this?
Yeah.
That's not
well,
bad,
I mean,
Carrie.
that.
Yeah, right
like,
in
you
here is
can
good.
see- I can play that, but I don't know if I can see any of it. If she makes a good one.
We don't want to
here.
touch that one though. If we're drawing, we can't touch it because then she can have an in off.
Yeah, or something
I
sideways.
mind getting rid of it, but
I really
It's
think that
tricky though
one-
because we do.
I thought that I liked getting rid of the
one?
one and having your shooter just
Yeah.
touch it
Ideally, that's perfect.
Okay, yeah. Let's do it. Okay, then let's make
but
it.
you don't want it to roll too
Yeah,
much
like
because
we
you don't
can't
want to
hit this and roll up
like
together.
just
It's
like-
very
Yeah.
Like
just off-
board, half rock.
A little less than half, I think. Yeah, because we have to get it to go
If you
over and
do
across
that,
in
are
the
you
face.
leaving the draw?
What do you want, huh?
I don't know if we need to hit
I don't think we
this.
do because, yeah, then she can come back here.
Okay.
I think hitting it, like if we come off of this too thin and we pump up, like
Yeah,
we're gonna
that's
give her
risky.
something.
What does this do?
That just
Makes their
blocks
shot harder?
everything.
But then what do we do?
So is
How
that
do
a
we get
good
three?
thing?
'Cause
You
I
want to
think
draw one in there then?
Joe, this is your call. You make. What do you want to do? You like the hit, hey?
Yeah.
We need to decide.
Then we leave her that draw to the back, though. Is that risky? I think maybe here.
Even the hit opens up the back. She's going
That's
to
what I think.
like that's what
I'm not loving the hit.
Just draw in there.
Yeah.
I know that they talked about, they felt that Mackenzie had this. That's really tough because of the yellow stone. But if you hit, all sorts of things can go bad. And so if really what you want to do is be corner locked on this stone on that angle so that any play by Mac towards that red stone takes it away, then just throw the draw there. Don't play the hit, because the hit, if you ever roll off a little bit, if you tick that yellow stone anywhere at all deeper, now the angle of the stone that Mackenzie just threw is there for her to promote the stone. Mackenzie would love you to rattle things around. It would give her a better opening than she currently has.
And you heard
We gotta go. Top 12.
Joanne Rizzo said, yes, we've seen it too. This is going to move for them. We know it's going to break and bust hard. Fleming,
Keep going.
Colton,
Keep going, Margot. Try to bounce it a little.
keep it going. Now, they're going to corner freeze their own.
And that is one of those shots you just have to over ice.
Get out there.
All right, Joe. I don't know if that does.
I think that's
It's fine.
Other than congested it more.
Yeah, isn't
We
it
took away that. So.
odd, huh? Just difference in the two. Rizzo continues to struggle with draws. We just saw one there, and then the hits of all things for Zacharias. Advantage Rizzo, advantage territories. On the scoreboard, the player numbers are brought to you by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada.
Sorry?
a couple of feet less weight than
Where
your
was that
last.
one?
That was a 14.
Okay.
So like a just need
14
to throw
and a
back
half.
button.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Well, she's trying to get
Yeah.
as
I think
thin
so.
as possible and promote her own stone.
Okay.
Just that little
It's on
bit
the same
more.
half, basically.
Yeah.
It happens to
Just
catch the other turn
fair
when it
high,
makes
a little
contact
bit,
to
yeah,
raise.
yeah. Okay.
Maybe it
Let's
gets
do
to
the
the
ice.
T line, bites the hearts.
A little bit. Give me edge.
Okay, I like it.
Think we can stay on this early, hey?
Keep it. Depends on the weight.
Every single
Okay.
one is jumped.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is extra.
Yeah. So we will know it does curl back in, so I'm can.
Yeah.
Like 2 feet less. That would have been like just
Basically
back.
draw to the button.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So good.
So like 14 and a half, 14.7.
14.7's perfect for draw. Let's make it, Mac. You got it.
Back 4.
Yep. Okay, line's good.
Backy. Easy.
Whoa.
Backy.
Backy.
Off. Stay close.
Off.
Back.
Off.
Backy.
Off.
You need to hit it thin.
Don't touch it, Emily. You gotta go.
Go, Em. Go, Em.
Hard.
Gonna chip it up. Oh, there's that little, there you go. That's the difficulty of that. Because of that slight overlap, they couldn't
13.7.
raise it in. So now you have a look, and it, as you tighten in, I think they, territories, may be sitting 2 at the moment.
I think you are right.
Every once in a while.
Can't hurt us.
I find that nut.
See that?
Yeah? Yeah, sure.
Look at
Yeah.
that. Wow.
I don't know if Carrie knows where to hit it.
Well, you don't play to the forefoot, but they're playing a low-risk shot off the back. So you hit this, your little round the horn that you love so much, Victor. I don't see it going off that much.
You have to come off the back.
There.
Yeah,
You have to come off.
the back.
Okay.
Wow.
Well, play that shot like we did yesterday.
Yeah, I don't want to throw. I don't want you to throw a ton of weight here. No, just here.
Whatever you do, stay away from that red and the 4 if you're
9. Okay, you got it, Joe.
territories.
Trust it.
So
Trust it, Joe. Tuck in the elbow.
To make this shot, you have to throw a lot of weight, but with the weight comes the risk that you wind up going around the horn, you move the red, and then you only count one. If the risk is that you're going to play it with quiet weight, you might just throw it away and say, we're going to take our 2 and be 4 up playing 9.
Here we go. To get a possible 3. Colton trying to hold it there. Bang, bang, up, coming back. Oh, wonderful shot for 3.
Wow. What a wonderful shot.
Joanne Rizzo.
Good call, Carrie. Good sweep, Sarah.
You moved the ball. I couldn't see.
Goodness. For 3.
Really good call,
You like those
really
ones,
good
Joe?
Yeah, I
You
didn't
saw
say a word.
that.
I didn't know.
That is some risky business. Joanne Rizzo. And the Territories making the best of last rock, converting each time. A 3, a 2, and now another 3 here in 8. What do you see? You like what you see?
You should.
Yeah, you bet. On this Friday morning here in Thunder Bay, tie-breaking day. What a wonderful shot. I mean,
you and I just
yeah, we just applauded here in the booth. It's just something very special. We call it the Hammy McMillan. Maybe Hammy from Scotland years ago made a wonderful shot like that.
Against Vic Peters in 1992. It was on the sheet right beside me in Garmisch Park in Kirkin.
Yep, right here. We're there, right here.
And but well thrown and well called as well. Give credit to Carrie Galusha.
And if you remember Greg Smith in the bubble last year from Newfoundland Labrador made a similar one. Typically you see those thrown with really big, high, hard weight that comes with it some risk, but Joanne was throwing less. And you know what, at some point you think you've got 2 in the bag, you're going to go up 4. Do you just leave it with that? But feeling very confident. You heard Carrie say, I don't like a lot of weight, just play it quieter. It was all about the angles, hitting the right stone at the right spot. Wonderful, wonderful outcome.
Yeah, I think so.
I hope they gave her a 5 for that.
And the scores, of course.
Even if we're back 8.
So the momentum of Galusha continues after a very big must-win last night over Alberta to put themselves in position, and then of course with losses by New Brunswick, or not New Brunswick, pardon me, Nova Scotia. And Manitoba, they're in this position now and looking to move on.
Going now.
Gotta curl.
Back 4.
Really gotta curl. Really gotta curl. Really gotta curl. Gotta go. Gotta go. Yep. Yep. Yep.
Well, this Manitoba team is a good team, and they are not folding their tent.
Hard. Hard.
You've got 2 corner guards up. See if you can duck behind.
14-8.
We've seen 3s and 4s and 5s this week.
You got it. Feel it out.
It's a 9. Yep, you got it. Nice and straight. Right to the brim.
But it's a, I mean, if this holds, it's going to be a very, curious looking final 6. When you look at the 2 that have gone through, I think you would have expected that. Team Canada, 2-time defending champions, they're through first in the pool. Tracy Fleury's team out of East St. Paul. Fleury returns yesterday. Selena Negovan, wonderful job throwing 4 stones to maintain their play. They're through. And now you look at the rest and you're thinking, okay, if Territories comes through this, a little surprise, yeah, maybe trying to, it would be only the 2nd time in Scotties history they qualify. New Brunswick is through. You go back to 1991 for the last time. Heidi Hanlon qualified. Nova Scotia, my gosh, are we turning back the clock again here? Nova Scotia getting through. Christina Black. So we'd have a different looking final 6.
14-3.
I know. I was watching. I was like, we gotta go.
It would be different looking, but in watching those games all week, the teams that are there are the teams that are playing the best and have played the best all week.
I'm not taking anything away from it. It's just that this field included still the likes of Holman team, without Rachel Holman, albeit. Where are they? We saw a disappointing performance, I think, from Alberta. Chelsea Carey was here as a wild card of Regina. We'd expect Carey to be there at the end, but none of them are.
She has. We go again.
Just bite.
No, I'm not selling them.
You gotta make a double.
No disrespect at all.
One more corner. Okay.
Yeah, she's slipping. It's okay.
No, I know what you're saying, Victor. It's you look at the field when you come in, and the names that leap out at you are the names of the teams that typically play a lot on the tour that we see everywhere, and just feel that that experience is going to really help. But when you get to an event like this, it all comes down to who plays well on a given week. And it makes for a very exciting weekend ahead with some new faces, some genuine excitement.
And, you know, in some cases, better preparation. Christina Black from Nova Scotia said they were as prepared this year with handling the ice. It took them a day or so, but they knew what to expect coming in. The ice, the stones. Sarah Colton.
Yeah, hard.
Gotta go.
Really hard.
Yeah. Okay, that's good. Good.
When you look at a team like Andrea Crawford, you know, we have the opportunity to talk to some of the skips before this starts. And one of the things that she said for her expectations was that they felt they could win this whole thing. So they come in here having prepared and feeling confident. And one of the things that has radiated out of Andrea Crawford this week is she talked to us about just in this pandemic, the negativity in the world right now, and wanting to really enjoy those things that make you happy. And this team really does. We've seen more big smiles out of Andrea this week than I think we ever have. And that relaxed, loose attitude really contributes right through the fingers, right to the stone that you're throwing. And they're getting some wonderful results.
Sorry. Roll to the middle.
This is your shot. I thought it was
So
Sarah.
we have to roll to the middle.
Yeah, they're going to have to.
They have to deal with
I mean, they're going to ignore it. They're going to go probably around.
Yeah, and then we go around.
And then we're going to have to freeze to not give up 3.
I think so.
Okay, control.
Well, you may find yourself in that situation, Carrie, but being up as you are, you play the open stone for sure.
Okay, let's try to roll for shot rock.
Yeah, sounds good.
Even nose gets a shot too.
I think your range is to like a firm control here.
Yeah, it finishes here.
Yeah, we get that curl.
Yep.
Okay, you got it.
Let's trust it.
Tuck in that elbow. Yeah, 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock. Elbow in.
So should they go on to win this?
10, 9-5.
First time since 2001.
Yep.
A win over Manitoba, and that was the very first year of Carrie Galusha in the Scotties, and it was a win over Karen Young.
Karen Young.
And as mentioned, trying to qualify for the playoffs
Hey, Sarah, make sure you guys watch this
for the
path,
first
'cause
time
we
since
might have to
'83.
freeze in here.
It's the same ice as you, but I think it'll be okay for me.
Yeah.
So if Mackenzie's able to tuck a stone underneath,
Yeah, right around.
chance for 3, depending on what Carrie Galusha is able to do.
15. It's fast here.
Yeah, 14.
It slides good. I still like 14.8, I think, because 14.5 came down really a lot.
Let's go, Max. Same as you've been
A little bit less. Yeah.
Make it good.
Line's nice.
Poppy.
We're there right now.
Poppy. Yeah, we're there.
T-line.
No.
Line's great.
Hair less than cars.
T-line. Stay close.
Don't want to. Line's okay.
Yep. We're hair less than cars. Yep.
Line's
Yep,
fine.
We're We're almost
gonna
to
curl.
it. T.
It's gonna over curl. Line's okay.
Good.
That's
good
good
spot
spot
back.
Okay, here. 15. 15.
Now they are perfectly buried, no way to get to them.
Yep.
And so Joanne will try to split the house.
Throw back.
T-line's perfect.
We need 35, hey? 30, 35?
Okay,
T-line to sit too, you guys.
Yeah, for sure. We like that.
Yeah. So I got a 15.
Yeah, we got the same, yeah.
So needs to not be buried as much as having
That was
a
a
fair
bit
amount of separation across the house. Wants to lie too flat.
Yeah.
And be counting 1 and 2.
Yeah. You got it, Joe. You got it, Joe. Trust it. Right to the rim. Tuck an elbow.
There you go. That's the key, isn't it? Tucking in that elbow. What a wonderful shot. That will be remembered for a while.
Hey, whoa.
Joanne Rizzo coming around that horn to score 3 in 8.
That looks
Back
really
four.
hot.
Back 8. Back 4.
No.
It's okay.
Wait for it.
Back 8. Back 8.
It's not even
Oh,
close.
wait,
Back
wait,
eight.
wait, wait.
Back 8. Sit, buddy.
It's gotta stop.
Do we carve it?
No, no. It's just gotta stop.
Okay.
And has to stop.
Sit.
And oh no. How far did it go?
Too far.
Wow. Chance for 3?
You bet.
Gosh. Yeah,
Oh my
it's
God,
just her
was the
problem
trail
today.
later.
Again, 65% prior to throwing that one.
I think it is. Okay. That's my
The upweight shot's not a problem. That round the horn was the upweight shot. This one,
10 and a half.
the feel shot.
This is my out turn, 10 and a half.
Yeah, I like that.
Right
You
there?
threw one here a couple months ago.
Okay.
Well, for Manitoba, we talked about scoring 2 or 3 in this end to put them very much back in, and she has the opportunity to do just that.
Yeah. She gave you a note.
Here you go. They know it. We know it. You can see it.
Yeah, stay close. Yep. Take your time, all the way out to it, Mac. Let's go.
A chance for 3.
10.
Right back here in 9.
Clean it. We're up.
We're
Clean it.
almost
Clean
it.
Clean it. Cargo little.
Clean, easy.
Come up to the nose. No roll. Nothing. There they are. Now they'll have a look. 1 for sure, obviously. That is likely 2. If there's a question, it's that one. And the territory.
I think it's us. Yeah, good so.
It'll be Galusha's
You
decision.
have a look, Joe. I think it's 3, though. No, I think it's them, but
Yeah. I think we can measure, but
yeah, okay,
let's
we'll measure.
Just to
catch
make
it
sure.
Yeah, sure.
So the measure.
I don't think it's that close, but
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
I
Come on, just gotta go for it. I think just make her jaw. There is no sense. Yeah.
There you go. Just make her,
No.
Joanne
It
Rizzo,
looked like us
draw.
in there. I like just easy, really close.
They see it. And that was our story coming in, wasn't it? That up and down, that roller coaster week for Rizzo, particularly when it comes to her draw weight.
They're also a little bit low for time. They have no tennis, so if we can make it complicated, that would be nice. Yeah, we have tons of time. Yeah. Be nice. They're probably gonna try to 2 red. This is for 3rd shot. Yeah.
So from the Manitoba stone
Yep.
to the Territories rock.
Okay. 3 red.
No question.
Yeah.
3 it is. So Territories get 3. They hand a 3 right back. And so here we go to the 10th. Galusha will have last rock.
The Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you in part by Sponge Towels, made for real-life messes. By Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada. By BKT Tires and OK Tire. And by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada.
You get 3.
Roll it.
You're up 8-3. And you hand it right back.
Sorry.
Manitoba closes within a couple again, and here we go to the 10th. Tiebreak Friday morning at the Scotties in Thunder Bay. And the team from Yellowknife will have the last rock. They have the hammer playing the Yellowstones. So who's the more nervous team right now, do you think?
Oh, Galusha is for sure. For Manitoba, they've done what they could with last rock. They got their 3. There's not a lot of choices to be made. For Manitoba, it's all out aggression. You need to do whatever you can to score. I don't think they feel nervous about this at all. They're going to try to create some opportunities.
Gotta be high.
They know that their opponent is low on time and have no timeouts left, and so want to complicate things because there won't be much time for discussion.
Yeah, both the timeouts, 1 and 6, 1 and 8, used by the Territories. I don't have anything marked down for Manitoba yet.
Do not.
So still have available, and there you see the time. See, so 2:56. That's where it'll stop as she reaches the tee line. Margot Fleming.
Just clean. Just clean. Good, Margot.
Good one.
Well, and we also heard, I think it was Carly say, let's just make her draw. So you can expect that the force here at the end, if Mackenzie's going to make a decision about what they leave Joanne Rizzo for her final, it will be a draw.
Mm-hmm.
And she's certainly made some big draws this week. But if there's, every player has something during a week that they're better at or not, whether it's an in-turn, an out-turn, a hit or a draw, you take a look at that and you feel it evidenced on the ice in the last end. So if that's the little bit of a weakness, then that's what you want to try to exploit.
And trying to do something that they have not done very often. Just that one
19.
multiple point steal. That was against Yukon.
You got it.
Team from Whitehorse.
You got it.
Haley Burney. So trying to do something. They need 2, of course, to force an extra.
Yeah. Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Yep. Yes. Yeah. Whoa. Whoa.
And then
Sorry.
just misrunning them both, getting them both. So their defensive play not the best either. The team from Yellowknife giving up 4 multi-point steals.
I like it.
Yeah, I
We're
do
gonna
too.
peel, and then we guard.
Yeah. I like it.
And if we can end up walking back 4. Or do we ever come around the corner?
I mean, to save time, is it too simple to say you're ripping everything you possibly can if you're the Territory?
For the first couple of stones, you are for sure, Vic. I think that regardless of where they bury this, whether it's 12 foot, 8 foot, that the center guard is going to be gone. And that's where Northwest Territories can certainly save time on the clock.
Top 4. I liked it. Light, if anything. Top 4. Gotta go.
Line's fine, easy if you can.
Curling.
Top 4. Running. Running.
T. Line's good.
No.
T. We don't want to go. T line.
No.
Just back.
Looks up. It's okay. It's rock the house.
Sorry,
Good card.
14.
And around they go, and back they go, back 8.
That's good.
And that makes it easier to peel the guard for sure, because that stone is something that if Joanne needs to draw 2, she doesn't have to tap it back.
Sarah Colton.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well,
You got
yep,
it.
yep.
Push it off the center.
Hard, Joe. Hard, Joe.
You're doing it, Joe.
Hard. Right out, Margo.
And
good,
does
sweeping
drive
Joe.
it by and does get that shooter to roll away.
And Sarah.
That would be the worst too, I guess. If you leave that there, you remove the center and leave your own there.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Timeout.
Two.
So the first to be used by Manitoba.
There's not really much
I
to
can come down.
put on there.
I was just thinking, come around.
'Kay.
She hits it.
You just try to keep
make her
stacking them behind
face
there.
2.
Yeah.
Because if we guard, she's peeling.
you come around, she's probably nosing, you have a hit, but I think she'll have a wide open hit.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Like,
okay.
If we do this, she'll hit or
You think
peel.
she's hitting?
She doesn't hit. If she peels, that's fine.
She's facing 3.
She's probably gonna peel.
Okay.
She's facing 3.
Yeah.
Even if she hits, you hit and roll back.
Yeah.
She might
and we can
peel.
always
Then
freeze.
We just have to
We
make it
shoot.
really good around.
Yeah.
Like right behind this.
Yeah.
She
Even
might
here's
chase,
okay.
which is good.
That's fine.
We just want to make her face 2 or 3 without an open hit.
Yeah.
They're almost like a Christmas tree, right?
Yeah, that's
like
what I was-
like a high Christmas tree, but she can't get an inside roll on and not double anything, right?
So you're thinking don't make it good back
Well,
there, make
you,
it...
you can
Okay.
for sure. You can bury one
But if
here.
we choke like top
but
to
if
bottom,
you,
it's not bad.
yeah, exactly. Like edge to edge, I think is important, so that if they do make a hit and
This one,
roll, you
we
still
can
have
use
something
it.
to play, or
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
So
And
I like
yeah,
I
just
like
try
the
to make
thought
her face
process.
double.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think
So make it
short's
good,
tolerance
but if short's
though.
tolerance.
Yeah.
Like if we're
It's good
another
speed,
guard.
like 15.
So team deciding that they're going to go around
Like that's the same line. That's
Yeah.
okay.
the corner, thinking that Carrie, if she peels,
Your last one
then
was
they
like
go
14,
top
3
12 to make
was
them
like
face
6
3,
left.
looking at the potential to how do we win in this game. And the thing is, you got to remember
an
that
inch
the
more?
decision by
Yeah.
Team Manitoba is they want Joanne to draw. So if they bury around, a lot of teams would be playing the center guard, thinking we want her to make a precise draw. They don't care about hitting and rolling out and having 2 around the corner. If you remember in the 9th end, that's exactly what they had, was 2 around the corner, and Joanne was a little bit deep. So they're not so worried about placement as just forcing the draw.
It's trying, yeah.
Top line's really good. Gotta stop curling a
We're
little
T.
bit.
It's really coming off.
Right here.
We're T.
Line's
Good, make it
not
good.
bad.
We're T. No. Hold it straight if you can.
Just here, just here.
We're there.
Just here.
Weight's
Whoa,
there.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Line's okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Weight's
whoa,
there.
whoa. Little bit, little bit, little bit, little bit. Whoa,
Okay, good car.
whoa, whoa, whoa. Good. Good car. 14-7.
So it started out well for the territories. The difference, though, of course, the big is that 8 and 9 territories get 3, hand it right back. And Joanne Rizzo with some wonderful shots. That one in 8, but then the draw weight has been her problem. That's how we sit here as we play in 10. Game story brought to you by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada.
Okay.
Nice one.
I think for Carrie Galusha and her team, they're comfortable with the approach that Manitoba is taking. You want to hit and roll and bury behind a corner. And honestly, you should have to be able to draw to the 8 foot to win a game. I know that that's the plan by Manitoba, but I think for Carrie and Joanne, they're pretty comfortable with the approach Manitoba's taking and not throwing another guard.
Let's go. You got it. I think you can Mac right up to it.
I think good everywhere, unless you kind of get into this intern slushy part.
Already charting out how and which way they'll go in terms of draws.
Skip Stones here in 10. Mackenzie Zacharias, Burgess, Emily, Sister Emily. And watch out. Oh, they'll hang it there.
10-6. Sorry guys, just a little more ice.
Okay.
Just roll the other. Try to get under.
Make it go away.
Well, I think for Joanne, she'd love to hit and stick there or even roll a little bit to the right, because if it's shot, Mackenzie has to hit it because she's down 2 and she hits it, and then now you've got the hit
Roll out, it's good.
for the win.
Nose isn't bad.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the range there. Should curl up, eh?
It should, yeah.
Yeah.
Now they're, I think it was Carrie said, roll out.
Let's do it, Joe.
It's fine if you do, but in my opinion, if you
Yep.
stick, Mackenzie needs to have 2 to tie, and then you force her to hit. She may roll out. Don't let her lop another one around the corner guard. You want to be in the house, stick.
Fleming, Colton, right down to it.
You're good, you're good. Okay.
And good. Yes, right to the nose.
I just want to keep it on.
So now come and get me. And you're right.
Yells, I thought we were like rolling.
I mean, even there,
One more
this team realizes just how close they are right now. This is a big moment for Galusha and the team from Yellowknife.
Yeah, had a girl.
Well, it has the potential to be a really good moment.
Even if we leave her a piece, that's good. Yeah.
Which we know this in turn. I think we give middle of the 12 foot so that we don't get caught out there. But we don't get
I think this is a great conversation by Carrie. She is going on the assumption that Mac is going to make this perfectly. She's going to make the hit and roll, already having Joanne starting to think about making the draw. That's a veteran move.
10. Little big. 9-8. Little up.
Sister Emily picks her up.
Car.
Watch out now. You've got to hang around here. Can't afford to roll. And it's going to roll. And roll. And roll away.
Good game, guys. Good game. Good luck. Good game, guys. Good luck. Good game.
The Northwest Territories will qualify for the playoffs for the first time since 1983. Zacharias, Galusha, and the Territories will win it. 8-6 is the final.
One game down.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Good job. Way to battle.
One game down.
And some tears there. And a moment for Carrie Galusha in a 15th appearance. And so now she will settle in, refocus, because next up it is New Brunswick and Andrea Crawford at 1 p.m. Nova Scotia will play Northern Ontario and Krista McCarville. And what a shot by Joanne Rizzo in 8. They're round the horn. So here we go. It's on to the Page playoffs. Nova Scotia, Northern Ontario, New Brunswick, Northwest Territories, when we join you again at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. And our thanks to Team Manitoba, Team Zacharias for all their cooperation this week, and we look forward to seeing them in the future. Till we join you again at 1 p.m. Thank you for joining us. The Scotties is here on Canada's sports leader, TSN.